Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil are proud to be a sponsor of the area's outstanding student athletes. Rely on the Smith team and their sister location, Indiana Fuel and Oil, for all your commercial and residential diesel and gas needs. A veteran-owned business with 2 great locations available for all your fuel and heating needs. Don't wait. Cooler nights and changing seasons are upon us. Call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, the area's go-to fuel provider.
Put a wellness retreat in your backyard. Have Weaver's Pools and Spas deliver your new Dynasty Spa. Sit down and relaxation takes over. Stress melts away. A Dynasty Spa is good for your health, too. Enjoy better sleep. Your muscles and joints will thank you, too. Weaver's Pools and Spas has Dynasty Spas. They're made in America. Local service means better service. On Philadelphia Street and Facebook, your retreat is a phone call away. Weaver's Pools and Spas. 724-463-7946.
Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 is proud to support our local athletes, and they're excited to welcome you to their kitchen venue, open with a full, delicious menu. It's hometown nights and Friday night lights at the Legion. Fuel up before the big game with the Colts Special, a large 1-topping pizza and a dozen wings for just $22. Then after the final whistle, keep the celebration going with friends and a live DJ from 10 to 2. Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. We love Friday night lights.
Digital TV co-presenting sponsors, Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil, proud to be a co-presenting sponsor tonight. 2 great teams going at it on the turf and 2 great locations available for all your fueling and heating needs. Veteran-owned Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil, Indiana, proud supporters of high school athletics. And by Weaver's Pools and Spa. Weaver's Pools and Spa, your Dynasty Spa experts, family-owned, quality-driven since 1968. Those are our Renda Digital TV co-presenting sponsors. We thank you for joining us here on our Indiana Total Therapy pregame show from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. People Forward Banking. Marion Center coming into the game at 6-0 and Northern Cambria at 3-3. Chuck, this Northern Cambria football team is a really good team, and we've had them for a couple of games, and they could easily be 6-0 themselves.
Yeah, their losses have been very, very close. They know what it's like to win up here at Northern Cambria. Another perfect football night. First 7 weeks, couldn't ask for anything more. Last couple weeks, Todd, we've been commenting that it might be a little bit too early to start thinking playoffs. Hey, it's October. After tonight, there's 3 games left. Yeah,
I mean, this is week 7 of the high school. We're in the first Friday in October. We're week 7 of the high school football season. It's pretty darned amazing. Coming up, we're going to have our trip around the Heritage Conference with Mark Burdick. Conversations with both of the coaches involved in this one as well. From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, S&T Bank People Forward Banking, it is an IRMC high school football Friday night. Our Indiana Total Therapy game on 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
It's the time of year when things are heating up on the gridiron. K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria are proud of the Colts and knows how their preparation has made for great performances this year. When you need to plan a great party, tailgate, or get-together during the holidays or hunting season, your great preparation starts at K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. K&C carries all your favorite brands of beverages and is available for delivery and or carryout. Trust the team at K&C for your next celebration. Let's go Colts!
Remember, ask about wedding and event pricing.
It's a great night for football as we enter October, week number 7, and the stretch drive of the 2025 football season. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Burdick, and it's time for our weekly trip around the Heritage Conference, driven by our friends at Repine Travel. Whether you're driving, flying, or planning a cruise, your next vacation is just a click away at repinetravel.com. Well, let's start our travel in the Heritage Conference tonight with 3 games in Cambria County. We'll start in Northern Cambria, where the 3-3 Colts welcome the conference's only undefeated team, the Marion Center Stingers. That is our U92.5 game of the week. Also, a special Renda Digital TV add-on broadcast, our free video stream available on our YouTube channel. Just a few miles up the road, our next stop is Cambria Heights, where the 5-1 Highlanders host the 2-4 Portage Mustangs. And one more stop in Cambria County tonight. We head down Route 219 to Davidsville, home of the Conemaugh Township Indians. The Indians will try to bounce back from a loss to Marion Center last week, hosting the 3-3 Penns Manor Comets. The Homer Center Wildcats are back at home for a second straight week. They're looking to improve to 5-2. They'll be heavy favorites to do so, hosting winless Conemaugh Valley. You know, back in 1987, Purchase Line took a chance on a young coach by the name of Ed Dalton, which paid off with a District 6 championship a few years later. Dalton returns to where it all started 38 years ago, now as the head coach of the River Valley Panthers. River Valley's 5-1. They've been rolling. Red Dragons are 2-4. And finally, United Valley with a record of 3-3. They come off of a very heartbreaking loss at home against River Valley. They'll travel to Armstrong County to face the winless West Shamokin Wolves. The Wolves have lost 18 conference games in a row. They haven't won one since October 13th of 2023. That's this week's flyby around the Heritage Conference with airfare provided by Repine Travel, where your next trip is just a click away at repinetravel.com. We'll get you back to the game you're listening or watching coming up next when our ITT pregame show continues right here on the Renda Media Football Network.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
R4H, this is Ben.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, as well as social and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Exciting news! R4H is now certified to provide CPR, first aid, and AED classes to our local community. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, R4H is looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com or scan the QR code located at the bottom of this ad. Full-time, part-time, and casual positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you,
we are R4H.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Osaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Osaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
When tax time rolls around, H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy. H&R Block Tax Pros will maximize your return with or without an office visit. You can drop by H&R Block, use their drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Just send a few pics from your phone and you never have to leave home. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back. Visit your local H&R Block tax office at 3909 Bigler Avenue, Northern Cambria. While tax situations are different, not everyone gets a refund.
Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 is proud to support our local athletes, and they're excited to welcome you to their kitchen venue, open with a full, delicious menu. It's hometown nights and Friday night lights at the Legion. Fuel up before the big game with the Cult Special, a large one-topping pizza and a dozen wings for just $22. Then after the final whistle, keep the celebration going with friends and a live DJ from 10 to 2. Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. We love Friday night lights.
Hey Hastings, it's Donut Day. From hot lunch specials to hometown favorites, something sweet is whipping up flavor every day. This season, we've got fall favorites you'll love, from pumpkin rolls to apple dumplings. And it's more than a bakery. It's your deli, your market, your hometown spot for celebrating all life's wins. Don't miss a thing. Check out Something Sweet Hastings on Facebook for food specials, what's new in the store, and events. Something Sweet Hastings, where every day tastes like a treat.
Coach Adam Rising, our Indiana Total Therapy pregame show, as we talk with you about this game at Northern Cambria, but I want to go back to last week, a couple of things. You give up an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. Now tonight you're playing a team where a kid is leading the Heritage Conference in return TDs, both from kickoff and punt return. Obviously that has to be something that you paid a great deal of attention to this week, yes?
100%. We cleaned some things up on our end with personnel. The Fox kid, between kickoff returns and punt returns, does lead the conference. He's an athlete. He's one of the athletes of many that they have, and yeah, we can't give momentum like that right out of the gates. And you know, special teams are a third of the game, and we've been pretty solid, Todd. We're real happy with our kickoff game up until that point, and they made us make some personnel changes to clean that up, and yeah, we gotta play clean on the special teams, and he's tough back there, kick on punt return as well.
You know that tonight you're going against a team that is, as you said, very, very athletic, and they're very aggressive too, especially defensively. That linebacking core gets after you. Oh, good old Four. He's after you right from the opening kickoff.
Kirsch, yeah, the Kirsch boy that plays linebacker. It's only a junior, and enlisted at 200 pounds. He plays sideline to sideline. He had a really, I thought, a good game against Cambria Heights. Watching him on film, the Farrow boy that runs as a quarterback, throws a nice ball. Runs a nice option. He gets out in the perimeter. He's tough as well. You know, and you got kids around him like the Fox and the fullback number 24, the Shonsky, and they're balanced. I think Sam's done a great job up there with spreading you out and getting their athletes out in space. And it definitely, from a defensive standpoint, we have to be very critical, very crucial with our keys and playing fundamental defense and swarming to the football.
When we think about what your team did last week in reacting to that opening kickoff return, you find yourselves down so quickly. The level-headedness was really impressive, and I don't know if that's a function of coaching, of what happens during the week, during the practice, but the guys didn't panic at all. They knew that there was a football game and they were involved in it, and they had a lot of ball to play. Yeah, we're glad as coaches that happened, to be tested in that aspect of going down and be able to overcome some adversity. And that's just maturity. It's a combination of us hopefully saying the right things to our kids throughout the week, them maturing as football players, them maturing as individuals and staying cool, calm, and collective, and just sticking with what we do. I wasn't satisfied definitely with our penalties and so forth that we had on the offensive defensive side of the football, but we just got to be efficient tonight, Todd, against a team that it's a tough place to play at, and we just have to stay on track with what we're doing, especially on the offense side of the football. This atmosphere here tonight at Northern Cambria it's always crazy. And as the season gets later and the stakes get a little bit higher for some of these guys, because now they can look ahead, they can see District 6 coming up, and they know that's at stake. Your guys have been through this before. I mean, you had a great run in last season. That has to help you as you get toward the ending of this regular season and look forward to it. One game at a time, I know, but that's out there, and I'm sure they're aware. Yeah, and that was the message this week to our guys. Going into week 7, we got to be playing better football. There's still a lot of room for improvement. we feel as a staff that we have not played a full 4-quarter game. And that's been the message this week. Guys, we're going to take care of business tonight.
take care of business next week and moving forward to put ourselves in the best position for postseason play. We have to start. We have to clean those things up. I challenge our guys from an accountability standpoint that they have to clean things up, and we just got to start playing championship style football. And because it's not getting any easier. Everybody's getting better, and I feel like the last 2 weeks we've kind of plateaued a little bit. So I hope tonight, I think the kids are up for the challenge, and I hope we can come out this evening and we can play a full four-quarter football game, Todd.
Coach, what do you have to do to win this game?
I think, it's been the message, almost a little bit of a broken record in a sense. We got to take care of the football. Cam's going to make good decisions. The line's going to block well because Northern throws, they throw a 3-3 stack at you, and they're bringing a lot of guys from different angles. We have to be disciplined on defense and continue to rally the football and create some turnovers. And obviously, we got to be solid on special teams. But I think it's going to be an electrifying game. There's a lot of athletes, similar offensive schemes with spreading the field. And it's going to boil down tonight who takes care of the football.
It's a tight field, too, isn't it? It's a bandbox of a stadium. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, between the fire trucks right out of the gates around there and, the crowd right on top of your shoulders, it is. It's me personally, it's one of my more enjoyable stadiums to play at just because it's in town. There's always a good crowd there. And I think it comes down to a 3-3 record in the last 6 years. So our guys are up for the challenge, and I hope we can go out and get number 7.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-6BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
Laying a concrete foundation is the key to success, whether in sports or in business. Qualities like dedication, knowledge, perseverance, commitment to excellence, and customer satisfaction is the driving force behind Marion Center Supply. With 3 locations, Marion Center, Indiana, and Shalakta, Marion Center Supply is ready to meet your concrete needs. Online at marioncentersupply.com. Marion Center Supply, the first step towards a concrete foundation.
Put a wellness retreat in your backyard. Have Weaver's Pools and Spas deliver your new Dynasty Spa. Sit down and relaxation takes over. Stress melts away. A Dynasty Spa is good for your health, too. Enjoy better sleep. Your muscles and joints will thank you, too. Weaver's Pools and Spas has Dynasty Spas. They're made in America. Local service means better service. On Philadelphia Street and Facebook, your retreat is a phone call away. Weaver's Pools and Spas, 724-463-7946.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Good luck, Colts.
From Lynn Sunoco of Northern Cambria, servicing your auto mechanical needs with expert care. Lynn Sunoco has a long list of satisfied customers. Also in Northern Cambria, Medvan Transport, providing non-emergency transports for wheelchair and station car transports for all your medical transport needs. Medvan Transport is now hiring drivers and EMTs.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
When your home or business needs reliable heat, Kirsch Heating Corporation is ready to deliver comfort you can count on. They specialize in installation, maintenance, and repairs for residential and commercial heating systems with years of trusted service in Northern Cambria and Hastings. Kirsch Heating keeps your system running smoothly all season long. Call 814-948-9778 today. Kirsch Heating Corporation, proudly supporting the area's student athletes.
The Hastings Firemen's Club wants you to know they're open to the public and you're welcome to enjoy good food and drinks. The kitchen is open daily from 4 to 9 p.m. Specials include bar pie with wings Sundays, wings Mondays, tacos Tuesdays, double quarter-pound cheeseburger Wednesdays, chef's salad Thursdays, fish Fridays, and club sandwiches and chips Saturdays. Open Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to close. Saturday and Sundays, 11 a.m. to close. Make sure to stop at the Hastings Firemen's Club on 231 Maple Street.
You can't have everything. Where would you put it? The Blairsville Flea Teak is where you can find, well, everything from holiday decorations to sports, tools, kitchen items, and music. You'll probably find a kitchen sink, too. Blairsville Flea Teak has antique treasures like blow molds and lights, books, magazines, and pictures, and more. Even a book for installing that kitchen sink. One-of-a-kind albums and furniture that you need to see. Blairsville Flea Teak, open 7 days. On Route 22 in Blairsville, across from TriStar.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit InHomePA.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
means super low prices. 5 Star's got the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
There's so much, the more of it, the better. There's only one way to ride when it's adrenaline time. 5 Star Power Sports. You were born ready for this.
Always protect the environment. Wear your seatbelt, helmet, eye protection, protective clothing, read the owner's manual and the product warning labels before operation.
To be a champion, you need to have teamwork, great skills, good conditioning, and above all, you need to stay healthy. But if injury occurs, you need a team of specialists that can get you back in the game. Indiana Total Therapy has been helping area athletes for years. Indiana Total Therapy, with 3 locations, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelley Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute on the campus of IRMC. ITT, the best in our field, and voted Best Physical Therapy in the Best of Indiana County contest.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe Pittman.
At Grand Beginnings Children's Center, their focus is on growing and teaching children to be the best they can be. They know children need education, inclusion, and safety. Grand Beginnings has a mission to provide a warm and nurturing environment in which each child can grow physically, emotionally, socially, intellectually, and spiritually. Grand Beginnings Children's Center with 2 locations in Indiana, teaching children to shine since 1991. Call 724-463-1819. Find them at grandbeginnings.net.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Ford is America's top-selling brand, and you can find your Ford at Indiana County's Ford experts, Luther Ford, where you can also find unbeatable lease deals on a huge lineup of SUVs like the popular Escapes or Bronco Sports. Lease a 2025 Escape Active all-wheel drive for just $377 a month for 48 months with no money down. Or how about a 25 Bronco Sport Big Ben 4x4 for only $333 a month? See Luther Ford for all of the details. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, or shop 24/7 online at lutherford.com.
Indiana Total Therapy pregame show continues. Learn more about ITT at indianatotaltherapy.com. Now, let's get back to the stadium for tonight's starting lineups.
All right, let's indeed give you our starting lineups. They are brought to you this evening by the folks at ICTC, the Indiana County Technology Center, providing the necessary tools to jumpstart your future. Visit ictc.edu. Chuck, the Northern Cambria Colts, well, they saw the opening kickoff by Conemaugh Township that went for a touchdown last week, and they said, we want the ball first. They won the toss. They're going to receive. Who are we going to see on the Colts offense tonight?
Well, let's take a look at the center position. Levi Lazendorfer, a 5'10", 220-pound sophomore. The right guard will be senior Parker Schutte. Right tackle, Brady Hoover. Over on the left side, Tyler McCreary is at left guard, a senior. Left tackle is the junior, Tommy Costello. Now behind quarterback, it will be Danny Farrell, a junior, and he has some pretty good numbers throwing the football this year. 40 of 76, 501 yards, 5 touchdowns, and just 2 interceptions. His tight end will be junior Zach Kirsch. The running backs will be Greg Shonsky, a senior. And also in the wide receiver spot, Levi Czar, a junior at 5'10". And here's the guy that the Stingers going to keep their eyes on, number 22, Malik Fox. He's the number 1 return man in the area for kickoff and punt returns. And he also has scored some touchdowns catching the football. He has 3, and I think he's totaled like 8 or 9 overall touchdowns on the year. Reese Wagner, a senior wide receiver, and Dylan Bodek, also a senior wide receiver for the Northern Cambria Colts.
Absolutely, and Colts, as this season has gone along, they have moved some fellas around too. Czar is actually getting a lot of carries out of the backfield and off that wing, so they are developing more and more depth and more guys and weapons that they can use, and they are starting to really play some solid football for Coach Sam Schutte. For the Marion Center defense tonight, here's how they'll line up against that offense up front. The defensive ends are going to be Carter Knox and Cam Rising, who also lines up at the outside linebacker. They have so many different defensive formations, they're awful tough to really diagnose. You've got Austin McKendrick, a down lineman, Carter Knox, Brooks Stormer, who was our Allied Milk Producer Player of the Game for Marion Center last week against Conemaugh Township. He's also on that defensive line. The linebackers, as we mentioned, Rising, Trent Slavinsky, whose left knee is all braced up tonight, and probably he'll pull that down, that uniform pant leg down over that, but that's certainly a concern when you've got a guy that is so rangy and all over the field like him. But he seemed to be moving okay. Tyler Phillips, Michael Fabry, they played some really solid linebacker last week. Brady Haggerty gets in there as well. In the secondary, Troy Slavinsky, the sensational sophomore, all the interceptions, just the instinctive play. He's the safety. The corners are Alec Brudnock and Noah Filipovich. And we're back with the opening kickoff in just a moment as the Colts come onto the football field. Our Indiana Total Therapy pregame show. It's an IRMC High School Football Friday from our S&T Bank broadcast booth on 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Osaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Osaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 is proud to support our local athletes, and they're excited to welcome you to their kitchen venue, open with a full, delicious menu. It's hometown nights and Friday night lights at the Legion. Fuel up before the big game with the Colt Special, a large one-topping pizza and a dozen wings for just $22. Then after the final whistle, keep the celebration going with friends and a live DJ from 10 to 2. Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. We love Friday night lights.
Put a wellness retreat in your backyard. Have Weaver's Pools and Spas deliver your new Dynasty Spa. Sit down and relaxation takes over. Stress melts away. A Dynasty Spa is good for your health, too. Enjoy better sleep. Your muscles and joints will thank you, too. Weaver's Pools and Spas has Dynasty Spas. They're made in America. Local service means better service. On Philadelphia Street and Facebook. Your retreat is a phone call away. Weaver's Pools and Spas. 724-463-7946.
Crystal Waters Personal Care Home wants to congratulate all the student athletes as they build sharp minds and strong bodies for a bright future. Crystal Waters staff provides excellent, compassionate care to residents and pledge to continue to do so. Crystal Waters is proud and grateful to have been voted Best Personal Care Home in Indiana County 2 years in a row. Crystal Waters Personal Care Home, where your family is their family.
It's the time of year when things are heating up on the gridiron. K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria are proud of the Colts and knows how their preparation has made for great performances this year. When you need to plan a great party, tailgate, or get-together during the holidays or hunting season, your great preparation starts at K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. K&C carries all your favorite brands of beverages and is available for delivery and or carryout. Trust the team at K&C for your next celebration. Let's go Colts!
Remember, ask about wedding and event pricing.
Looking for top-notch healthcare close to home? IRMC at Northern Cambria has you covered. We offer 3D mammography, routine x-rays, EKGs, and a full line of lab services, all with the quality and care you deserve.
With convenient hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., IRMC at Northern Cambria is here when you need us. IRMC at Northern Cambria, exceptional care close to home.
When tax time rolls around, H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy. H&R Block Tax Pros will maximize your return with or without an office visit. You can drop by H&R Block, use their drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Just send a few pics from your phone and you never have to leave home. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back. Visit your local H&R Block tax office at 3909 Bigler Avenue, Northern Cambria. While tax situations are different, not everyone gets a refund.
By Indiana Total Therapy with 3 locations. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge in Blairsville, Shelby Drive in Indiana, and at the Human Motion Institute.
Getting set for the opening kickoff. The two teams' captains are meeting at midfield once again. They actually hold the coin toss at 6:30 and get all of the strategy out of the way. And so this is ceremonial here. And then Northern Cambria has won the toss, and they will receive the opening kickoff. And our opening kickoff tonight, as they have been all season, brought to you by Grand Beginnings Children's Center. The points for kids have now raised $1,003 for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. That's because in our Renda Media games this season, teams have scored 1,003 points as we head into Week 7. So that's $1,003 for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, courtesy of Grand Beginnings Children's Center, donating $1 per point to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. Grand Beginnings, teaching children to shine since 1991. And we're getting set to get this one underway. We'll be back with the opening kickoff in just 1 minute. It is an IRMC High School Football Friday on 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV.
Hastings, it's Donut Day. From hot lunch specials to hometown favorites, something sweet is whipping up flavor every day. This season, we've got fall favorites you'll love, from pumpkin rolls to apple dumplings. And it's more than a bakery. It's your deli, your market, your hometown spot for celebrating all life's wins. Don't miss a thing. Check out Something Sweet Hastings on Facebook for food specials, what's new in the store, and events. Something Sweet Hastings, where every day tastes like a treat.
Troup is ready to kick it off for Marion Center. He will be kicking to Malik Fox on the right side, and on the left side is Levi Czar. And the ball is in the air. The game is underway. It'll go towards Czar, and he'll pick it up at the 10. Czar to the 15, the 20, to the 25-yard line, and he's brought down out at about the 27. Our first quarter tonight brought to you on radio by the Friends of Jim Struzzi and on Renda Digital TV by the Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. Friday Night Lights at the Legion. Celebrate with friends before and after every Colts game this year. Great food, great friends, and great football. From their 27, Northern Cambria football, and Danny Farrell, the quarterback, breaks the huddle.
Todd, our field conditions tonight, in some spots bare, very dry, and very hard.
Yeah. First down, and the handoff right up the middle with solid room, and auto cross the 40. That'll be a first down carry right off the bat. And with that carries big old Zach Kirsch. And boy, Zach has a motor, doesn't he?
Oh, boy. We've had the Colts on several of our broadcasts this season. He's nonstop. He's the Energizer Bunzy of the Northern Cambria Colts.
And so he's got 13, 15 yards on first down. And on second down, they'll bring a man in motion. Hand it to Fox. He's caught in the backfield, and down he goes. Mike Fabry made that stop.
By number 67 of the Stingers, Carter Knox, dropped from
after a 5-yard loss, bringing up a 2nd down and 15. The ball back.
Always a great atmosphere here at Duffy Daugherty Stadium, and that should be the case tonight. Big crowd on hand for the Colts. Marion Center, including the marching band, is going to make a lot of noise tonight across the way.
2nd down, 15 for the Colts. They'll split 2 left, bring Fox in that direction, and give it to him again. See what he finds over there. He is stopped again at the line of scrimmage. Ball is on the field. And I think one of his linemen got back on it. It was not ruled dead.
That's back about the 40-yard line.
So he picked up about 3. And Austin McKendrick on that stop. So a 3-yard gain there. It makes it 3rd down and 12 at the 40-yard line for the Colts. And an empty backfield now for Farrell. He's got trips to the right, twins to the left. He'll go to the left, right up the middle. He's got a man. Stopped short of the 50 and short of the 1st down. And Czar with the catch. He's going to get 10 out of that, but he got 9. He needed 12.
Colts not wasting any time.
They're going for it.
They're not wasting any time on
now
offense.
They'll bust out of that. On 4th down and 3 from their 49, and stepping up is Farrell to take the snap, and the Stingers are going to push him back, and they are not going to get to the 50. Marion Center will get the football on downs. Tyler Phillips, Austin McKendrick, Carter Knox all there. Only a yard. Good field position for Marion Center. So a bit of a gamble to start it out for the Colts. They turn the football over at midfield. And so here comes the Marion Center offense, led, of course, by their fine quarterback, Cam Rising. Mike Fabry will be in the backfield with them. He'll have Troy Slavinsky wide to the right. Alec Brudnott wide to the left, and in the slot is Tyler Phillips. And Rising will call Phillips in motion and hand him the football. Phillips looking for a space. He gets 1. Now he's got 2, and he's dancing up the sidelines. It's going to be positive yardage for Marion Center on 1st down by Phillips.
Yeah, good job by Phillips, dancing his way through. Broke through that first wave of Colt defenders. Got it up close to a 1st down.
He gave him 8. To the Colts 42. And it is 2nd down and 2. Same formation. Fabry will adjust to the left of Rising, and you'll see Camden Rising run this football a lot out of the quarterback option. And he'll give it to Fabry this time, and he'll bounce off a tackler, then get forward. He's got the 1st down, keeps the legs turning. He's inside the 30. He was hit shy of the 1st down, but he got that and more.
Before the ball carrier that time, Mike Fabry goes off the right side. He picks up a 1st down, taken down by number 15.
They give him the 27. That is 15 yards on that carry for Mike Fabry. 1st down and 10, Marion Center moving it on their first 2 plays. Troy Slavinsky comes in motion. Rising fakes it to him, keeps it himself. Hurdles over 1 tackler, falls to the turf. Did the ball come free or no?
Leaps over a man and fumbles the ball. Looks like Marion Center.
Well, if it did, Adam wasn't too concerned about it.
Yeah, he got right back up.
Yeah.
Said he was down anyway. He'll get 5. Looked like Trent Slavinsky got on that ball. Can't really say from up here, but 5 for Rising from the 22 at 2nd down, and that's actually a long 5 for Marion Center at the 22. Fabry in the backfield. They've got Trent Slavinsky, Tyler Phillips, and Alec Brudnock on the left, Troy Slavinsky on the right, and they'll look for Troy with an ISO over there. Cam is going to look back the other way and find the wide receiver screen to Tyler Phillips. Good play coming from behind to track him down by Northern Cambria's Dylan Bodek, who also tried to strip that ball away but could not do that. Pick up a 4 on the completion to Phillips. 3rd down and a yard, Rising with Fabry to his right this time. And Bodek trying to rush in there, but Rising now will walk away, get a signal from the sideline. Look at the wristband, still 12 on the play clock. take the snap, and here's the quarterback draw for Rising. He's going to cut it outside. He's got the first down and more. Rising is going to split into the 10-yard line and into the end zone. They got it into the Cambria Ready Mix red zone, and they were only there for a couple of moments. The touchdown for Marion Center covers 18 yards. The Cambria Ready Mix red zone serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete at 1-866-BUY-CRMC. An 18-yard run by Rising. Trout for the extra point. Out of Slavinsky's hold, the kick is going to be good. 7-0 Marion Center. An IRMC High School football Friday night on 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Trop will kick it off, and it'll be handled all the way back at the 5-yard line by Levi Czar. He's out across the 20, brought down at the 25-yard line by Marion Center's William Weil. Also in there on that stop was Noah Filipovich. So from the 25, Northern Cambria trailing now 7-0. Chuck, what's the drive summary?
Well, it was a quick one, Todd. 5 plays, 50 yards. Cam Rising, an 18-yard touchdown run. With the extra point kick, 7-0 Stingers.
2 minutes and 1 second off the clock on that. And you said Alec Brudnock threw a key block over there.
Number 2, he was the key in that right corner.
Twin backs now, Kirsch and Shonsky for Farrell, the quarterback. And he'll send Fox in motion and then hand it to Kirsch. And Zach is going to carry some fellows with him, get out across the 30 before he is caught by a number of different Stingers, including Rising, Phillips, and Brudnock was there. It is a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4 coming up for Zach Kirsch. Farrell now with an empty set. Takes the snap, and he's back to pass. He'll release it down the field, and looking long, he's got Fox just out of reach of him. Brudnock on the defense, and Alec Brudnock lost his footing and went down. If that ball had been a little bit better on the mark, then Malik would have had a ball in stride there, Chuck.
Yes, he would have, and the Stingers wasting no time. Did not want to fall behind like they did last week against Conemaugh Township. They come out in their first drive and put 7 on the board.
3rd down and 4 from the 31 for the Colts. Farrell will hand it off. Looking for space, not finding a lot. Brought down is Levi Czar, and it'll be 4th down, and they're still going to need 3, so a punt situation here, and Reese Wagner will come on for that.
Cam Rising helped to make the stop on that play.
So Reese will use that rugby-style punt, and he'll take a look at that defense and make sure they're being honest. He'll get a good snap here, and he'll go straight punt here, and it goes straight up. Bounces at the Marion Center 43, will roll inside the 40 to the 36-yard line, and that is where the Stingers will take over. 6:24 left in the opening quarter. They lead it 7-0. Our first quarter on Renda Digital TV brought to you by the Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. Friday night lights at the Legion, Celebrate with friends before and after every Colts game this year. Great food, great friends, and great football. And on 92.5 FM U92, of course, brought to you by Friends of Jim Struzzi. Marion Center from their 36 with 6:24 left in the opening quarter. Rising with Fabry. The handoff is to Fabry, and he's got some room off the left side. He's to the 40, follows the block of McKendrick out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. And he's brought down there by Bodick. And also over there was Parker Schutte. Tyler McCreary was there too. 2nd and 3 coming up after the 7-yard gain. Marion Center seems to be doing the job up front here, Chuck.
Yeah, that's going to be where it's going to pay off tonight. The big guys up on top.
Here's Rising with trips right, and he wants to throw. He'll go down the middle. He's got a man wide open, and the catch, and stumbling and falling is Trent Slavinsky. That'll be a Marion Center first down. He had a lot of running room left, but tripped up by that turf. And he gets to the 41 of the Colts.
Slavinsky, the #1 receiver in the Heritage Conference, 34 catches, 615 yards, and 5 touchdowns.
And he got 16 yards more there. And lots of time for Camden Rising to sit and pick it apart there. Now he's going to hand it off to Phillips. He's going to try the right side all the way across the field. Cuts it up, try to follow the blocks. Nice job by Farrell to come up and work through that blocking wave and get him down for a gain of about a yard. It'll be 2nd down, maybe 2 for Tyler Phillips. Make it 2nd and 8. Inside 5 minutes to go now in the first quarter, 7-0 Marion Center. In Colts territory, it's been a territorial advantage so far for the Stingers. Rising takes the snap, hands it to Fabry. Fabry bounces off a tackler, keeps the legs going again, and actually knocked him back further into the backfield. He went forward and he got another 2 or 3 yards.
Positive yardage, that's all you can ask from your backfield.
2 more yards make it 3rd down and 6 for the Stingers. You've got the legs and the arm of Camden Rising back there. 3rd and 6 is going to be a 2-down play. So he'll look over the defense, take the snap, and throw the quick screen. He's got his man. That's Troy Slavinsky for a first down inside the 30-yard line.
Cam opens up this first quarter, 3 for 3 passing.
They give him right at the 30, so that's a 7-yard gain. First down, Marion Center trying to march for their 2nd score of this first quarter.
And that's their 3rd first down of this first period.
Troy Slavinsky in motion will get the fake. Now Rising is back to pass. He releases, got a man wide open. It's Brudnock inside the 10. He fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Northern Cambria. Brudnock was hit at the 4, and the Colts come up with it. Joe Booterbaugh covers the fumble and really, really helps out this Colts defense.
Big hits. Big return for the Colts.
26 yards on the reception, and then the fumble is recovered by Booterbaugh. Good news is Colts have the ball. Bad news is they're backed up to their 5.
First turnover of the game.
3:56 left in the opening quarter. Colts football on the dark end of the field.
Yeah.
And they'll come out across the 5 and get close to the 9-yard line. Zach Kirsch picking up 4. Michael Fabry from that inside linebacker position makes another tackle. Fabry and Tyler Phillips were really good last week against Conemaugh Township. 2nd down and 6. 3:31 to go from the 9. Came that close to being a 2-score game. Now it's only 1, 7-0. Handoff is to Czar this time to the 11. A gain of 2. 3rd and 4 on the way.
And this is where Northern Cambria has been unable to advance. 4 plays in the last drive, 5 in their opening drive.
From the 11, it's 3rd down. And they need 4. Farrell back to pass.
That's our first flag of the game.
Yeah. And if that is on Cambria or Northern Cambria, and it is a procedure call, a dead ball 5-yard penalty will move this football back to the 6.
Well, that's one thing that Coach Rising was hoping the Stingers would clean up tonight. 10 penalties last week in their victory. So far, they haven't been flagged.
3rd and 9 now for Northern Cambria. Back up at their 6. Obviously want to punch out at least 1 first down on this possession and get some breathing room and try to work to get out of their end of the field. Farrell stands at the 1 to get this snap. He'll send Czar out of there, and then he'll keep it himself on the draw, and he'll be caught at the 12 or 13 and thrown down by Camden Rising. And it'll be 4th down and short. They'll need maybe less than a yard here.
First score of the night, Todd. Homer Center leading Conemaugh Valley 12-0 with 5:16 left in the first period.
Reese Wagner will stand on the goal line. 4th down, less than a yard to go, but they're at the 14. They don't want to mess around with this. Troy Slavinsky standing at the Colts 42. Whoa. Wagner drops the football. He's hit in the backfield. The ball is free. Did he actually get the kick off? He's thrown down. Penalty flag flies. That might be an intentional grounding and a safety.
Yeah, he was in the end zone.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker on Marion Center.
Wow. He was running.
We need to look at the replay on this.
Oh, my.
We'll look at the replay on Renda Digital TV.
He dropped the snap on the kick, running.
They caught him.
The goal line.
He never kicked that ball.
Wow.
Unless it was a drop kick. You can't really say for sure. Oh, my. What a call. Roughing the kicker will cost Marion Center 15 and possession of the football.
Huh. It'll be a first down. And move it way up there.
All the way out to the 29-yard line.
From the 14. From the end zone, actually.
Yeah.
The line of scrimmage was the 14, but the play came from the end zone.
So new life for the Colts. 2 big breaks here in this first quarter. 1st and 10 from their 29. Kirsch in motion is going to reverse direction, come back the other way. The handoff is to Czar, and he works off the left side. He's caught and tossed back by Trent Slavinsky. And Trent got up there really excited, and he ran into Brudnock and knocked him over too. 2-yard gain there for Levi Czar. Guy's getting a little fired up now.
I just mentioned how Marion Center had not been flagged for a penalty, and then I think the very next play they get that one.
Wow. 2nd and 8. Handoff. Czar looks to get outside. Stingers are all over him.
Wow.
Carter knocks, and then around the waist was Michael Fabry. There is another penalty. This is a after the play call, and that'll probably be a Marion Center unsportsmanlike. Let's see. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Stingers.
Oh
boy.
Ooh. And that's another first down.
The stop was for no gain.
Well, maybe it's a 15.
But then the 15-yard penalty.
Yes. We'll give him a first down.
And that'll put the football all the way out at the 41-yard line of the Colts. 1 minute left in this first quarter. They trail 7-0. But they're in position to do something now on this drive. Farrell will take the snap. He'll hand it off. This is the first carry of the night for Gage Shonsky. And he'll be brought down at the 49. pickup of 3 for him. Stormer on the stop. Ball just shy of midfield now.
Second down and 6 from the Northern Cambria 49.5-yard line.
And here come the Colts. Now, Fox, you always have to look where he is, and he's in the slot to the right. Farrell on second down. He's rolling and looking to pass. He's got his man Kirsch. Kirsch can't hold on to the pass, and then Troy Slavinsky will run into him. Incomplete. Clock will stop with 13 seconds left in this very fast-moving first quarter tonight from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking. It'll be third down. And they actually moved that football up to midfield, Chuck, on the incompletion. How about that? They gained a yard on the incompletion.
They did. That's not bad.
It's third down and 6. How about that? Whew. So a misplacement, but take every break that you get. Third down here. Fox with the carry around the right side. Bursts up and gets to the Marion Center 45-yard line, stretches it forward. Looks like he got himself to the first down marker. We'll have to wait until they spot it. They signal the first down, and that will signal as well an end of the first quarter. 7-0 Marion Center. And IRMC High School Football Friday night from our S&T Bank broadcast booth on 92.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
The Hastings Firemen's Club wants you to know they're open to the public, and you're welcome to enjoy good food and drinks. The kitchen is open daily from 4 to 9 p.m. Specials include bar pie with wings Sundays, wings Mondays, tacos Tuesdays, double quarter-pound cheeseburger Wednesdays, chef's salad Thursdays, fish Fridays, and club sandwiches and chips Saturdays. Open Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to close. Saturday and Sundays, 11 a.m. to close. Make sure to stop at the Hastings Firemen's Club on 231 Maple Street.
Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil are proud to be a sponsor of the area's outstanding student athletes. Rely on the Smith team and their sister location, Indiana Fuel and Oil, for all your commercial and residential diesel and gas needs. A veteran-owned business with 2 great locations available for all your fuel and heating needs. Don't wait. Cooler nights and changing seasons are upon us. Call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, the area's go-to fuel provider.
I believe.
Short, Todd.
We'll give him 9. That's a guy, if you're a defensive player, you don't want to see that guy coming at you because he's like a little bowling ball coming at you.
You better hope you have somebody with you to help make the tackle.
Second and a yard. Farrell by himself in the backfield. Takes the snap, wants to throw. He's got a little quick slant there for Zach Kirsch to the 30. That's a first down. And a 4-yard gain.
End of the first quarter, River Valley leading Purchase Line 7-0.
So Northern Cambria on the march here against the Stingers. They're to the Marion Center 30-yard line, trailing by a score. Farrell has twin backs back there with him, and he's going to keep it himself and roll to his left. Chased by Stormer. He gets away from him, and up the sideline he goes. Steps out of bounds. Oh, another late hit by Marion Center. He was well out of bounds. And Farrell gets the first down, and they'll mark off another one. This will probably be half the distance because they're, looks like at about the 17. We'll wait to see where they put Danny. Official with the ball is standing at the 19, which would make it an 11-yard gain. Then the personal foul.
15-yard penalty, which would probably be half the distance.
Well, that's 45 yards and 3 penalties for the Stingers.
Now the official with the ball then marched it to see where they were going to walk this off from. Looks like from the 19, so an 11-yard gain. They'll put the football down at the 10. So if it's half the distance, it was a 10-yard gain by Farrell. And they are once more, or for the first time tonight, the Colts have advanced to the Cambria Ready Mix Red Zone, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete at 1-866-BUY-CRMC. Farrell will try to throw for it on 1st and goal from the 10, and that's incomplete. 2nd down and goal to go.
Well, Todd, does this seem like it's been a long drive?
It does.
14th play.
They've gone 99 yards, or 95 yards. I guess it originally started at the 5-yard line. That is a long drive. Shift to the right. 2nd and goal. Fox in motion. It's his carry. Looks for space. He finds a crease, and he gets it inside the 10 and close to the 5-yard line before he's brought down. Fabry is over there. And up off the bottom is Trent Slavinsky. It is a 5-yard gain. And 3rd down and goal now from the 5-yard line for the Colts, trying to tie this football game.
So it's going to be third and goal from the 5-yard line for Northern Cambria.
There's a whistle. And
timeout.
Colts are going to call timeout. And so as they do, we will as well. It's at IRMC High School Football Friday. 7-0, Marion Center on 92.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com.
The time of year when things are heating up on the gridiron. K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria are proud of the Colts and knows how their preparation has made for great performances this year. When you need to plan a great party, tailgate, or get-together during the holidays or hunting season, your great preparation starts at K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. K&C carries all your favorite brands of beverages and is available for delivery and or carryout. Trust the team at K&C for your next celebration. Let's go Colts!
Remember, ask about wedding and event pricing.
In Cambria, this time out is a time to chill. When you need to chill, see K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. Sam Schutte calls the time on 3rd down and goal to go from the 5-yard line.
15th play of the drive. They've had 5 first downs in this drive.
3 of them courtesy of personal foul penalties. Third and goal. Farrell takes the snap and hands it off inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line. Gage Shonsky is stopped. 4th and goal coming up from the 2.
First big call of the night.
They'll put it on the 1. 4th down and goal. Shonsky in the backfield with Farrell. Now they'll bring Kirsch back there. Fox adjusts to the left. Farrell steps out to the side. The direct snap is to Zach Kirsch, and he's in for the touchdown. The Northern Cambria Colts pull to within a point. A 1-yard touchdown run for Zach Kirsch. Where do you hear this drive summary? It includes technically 45 yards in personal foul penalties, although one was half the distance, and so 40 yards in personal foul penalties. Extra point attempt coming up from Zach Cavallo to tie the game. Hold, kick. That was a scorcher, and it's no good. 7-6. Marion Center the lead, 9:37 left. First half, IRMC High School Football Friday, 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV.
It's Donut Day. From hot lunch specials to hometown favorites, something sweet is whipping up flavor every day. This season, we've got fall favorites you'll love, from pumpkin rolls to apple dumplings. And it's more than a bakery. It's your deli, your market, your hometown spot for celebrating all life's wins. Don't miss a thing. Check out Something Sweet Hastings on Facebook for food specials, what's new in the store, and events. Something Sweet Hastings, where every day tastes like a treat.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit inhomepa.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
7-6, Marion Center. 9:37 left in the second quarter. Grand Beginnings Children's Center with $1 for every point scored to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. And we thank Grand Beginnings Children's Center for thinking of the kids. $6 more there. $13 so far in this game as Cavallo kicks it off. And it is handled by Marion Center Slavinsky at the 15. Makes an adjustment to the 25. He is hit and brought down there. So Troy Slavinsky is brought down, and Marion Center will get another chance at a drive. The Stingers took it all the way inside the 5 before the fumble last time. They are going to start this time at the 25-yard line. A 1-point lead with 9:32 left in the first half.
Stingers can't be happy with their defense. 16 plays for Northern Cambria, 95 yards with those 3 big penalties. Zach Kirsch, the 1-yard run, the missed extra point, 7-6 Stingers.
Yeah, the undisciplined. But they'll get their cool, and coach will get them refocused. The handoff will come to Mike Fabry, and he's going to cut it outside. And Zach Kirsch was there. And also there for Northern Cambria, there's a big old number 68 Parker Schutte. 3 for Bree on first down. Trips to the right for Marion Center. Football out to the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 7 to go. Troy Slavinsky to the left. Camden Rising looks it over, takes the snap. There's the wide receiver screen to Phillips, who gets the block on the outside from Brudnock. Gets out of a tackle, but then he's caught from behind, and down he goes. He turns to the official, and he's complaining about that hit. Gage Shonsky and Zach Kirsch got him and sort of bent him backwards. Going to give him a yard out of that. 3rd and 6 to go.
Ball still on about the 28-yard line.
Just over the 28 on 3rd down now for Marion Center. They had all of that momentum going, Chuck, but credit Northern Cambria for turning that around.
They did. Took advantage of the Stinger mistakes and put 6 on the board.
Rising takes the snap, rolls to his left. He's being chased and don't know that he knows it. He'll release it long, and that will fall incomplete. Intended for Ty Phillips, and Marion Center will be forced to get their defense back out there on a 4th down punt situation.
Rising has thrown 6 times, completed 4, has had 1 interception.
Second quarter on Renda Digital TV, brought to you by Beacon Legacy Planners. Your future is bright and full of promise. Get ready to see the financial light. Brad Peterson and the team at Beacon are there to help light the way. Good luck, teams from Beacon Legacy Planners, LLC.
End of the first quarter, Cambria Heights 15, Portage 6.
And Camden Rise, a good punter for Malik Fox. And he'll put a big one charge into this one. Bounces at the 24-yard line and will go out of bounds. That's how you prevent a return, huh?
Yes, sir.
So they'll put it at the 21 of the Colts. So that'll be 22, 32, 42, and 9. You got
51.
51-yard punt there in the air by Camden Rising. 7-6, Marion Center with the lead. 7:51 left in the first half. Farrell and Shonsky in the backfield right now. And on first down and 10 from the 21. The snap and the handoff is to Gage Shonsky. And he's hit. And he might get a yard out of that. I don't know if he even got back to the line of scrimmage. Heck of a play by Carter Knox, because I don't think he ever really got a clean shot on Shonsky, Chuck. I think he took the offensive lineman into the ball carrier and brought him down that way. It's a 1-yard gain. Big play by Knox. 2nd and 9. Farrell takes the snap, turns, rolls to his right, looking to throw. Gets to the edge, and he can tuck it. Instead, he tries to throw it, and that pass is broken up on the sideline. Intending it for Bodek, and broken up on the far side by the Stingers' Noah Filipovich.
Big collision over there on the sideline for that incompletion.
So 3rd down now. And look, they gained another yard on the incompletion.
It was 2nd and 9. Now it's 3rd and 8.
Now it's 3rd and 8. The ball is, it's a full yard further up the field.
It is. Is there a new rule we don't know? I forgot to tell us.
It's the metric system. The snap and Farrell, wide receiver screen, and Wagner can't dig it up off the ground. It's going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up, and they'll have to punt. So that'll stop the clock with 7:08 to go. And they'll punt from deep in their territory, but we've already seen tonight that that's not always a sure thing. The last punt, the snap was low, and Wagner couldn't dig it up out. And then he got the football right there at the goal line and picking it up and got hit as he punted, and they got the penalty out of that. He's going to aim for the sideline here, keep it away from Slavinsky. And it'll bounce and be fielded by Kirsch at the 46-yard line of the Marion Center Stingers. And so that's where Camden Rising will bring his team to the line of scrimmage here in this second quarter from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking. 7:01 to go in the half. And the 1-point lead. You think of the way this game could have been, Chuck.
Yeah.
Colts very fortunate, but give them credit for taking advantage of it. Here's the quarterback draw for Camden Rising. He's going to step out around Czar and get across the 50, lower the shoulder to the 45-yard line. He may get the full 10 out of this.
Boy, there was a big hole on that left side that Cam took advantage of.
Deceptively fast.
Short, looks like it's short, Todd.
Boy. It is short by maybe a half of a football. Rising again. Fabry to his right. Phillips in motion. He gets the carry. Try to take it outside. Now cut it up. Lower the shoulder. He's inside the 40. Keeps the legs churning. He's down to the 36, and there's a flag.
And more importantly, he held on to that football in traffic.
We will see if this is a hold or a face mask. They're signaling a hold, but they seem to be pointing at Northern Cambria. It is a face mask, and it's on Northern. So they're going to march it from the 35. It is a 10-yard gain by Phillips. And is this a 15-yard penalty?
15-yard penalty takes the ball down to about the 22-yard
So
line.
give Phillips 10. Give MC
First down.
a first down, just shy of the Cambria Ready Mix red zone at the 22-yard line.
So that's a pickup of 23 yards with that combination.
And here's Fabry. Follow the blocking. Filling in behind that blocking and getting him down at the 18-yard line, it looks like, was Shonsky and Czar. And Kirsch was there as well. So Fabry will pick up 4. And it'll be 2nd down and 6. They are now inside the Cambria Ready Mix red zone. 2nd down coming up. Rising, wants to keep it himself. Bounces up, doesn't see a hole. Tries to take it outside, gets by one, gets by a second runner, and he is close to the first down. That's some pretty creative running there by Camden Rising.
It was. He took 3 steps, saw a wall of defenders in his face, stopped, pivoted to the left side, and just battled toward that first down stick. He'll be a couple of yards short.
All that running, and he only got 4 out of it. The Cambria Ready Mix red zone serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete 1-866-BY-CRMC. 3rd down and 2, Marion Center at the 14-yard line of the Colts.
I think they're a little confused with this play.
Play clock at 7. Rising looks at his wristband, takes the snap, keeps it himself again, and then cuts it up. He's got the first down. Looks like he's inside the 10 and a little bit more. It'll be 1st and goal.
And when you're Cam Rising, if there's confusion before the play, just keep it. And that's what he did.
Not a bad policy, huh? It's like they'll put it down at the 6. That's an 8-yard gain.
From the Northern Cambria 7-yard line.
1st and goal from the 6 for Marion Center. Fabry to the left of Rising, who takes the snap, hands it to Mike Fabry. Follow the blocking again. But nothing there. Northern Cambria pouring through to shut that down. And there's old Kirsch again, Chuck.
Yeah.
He's never going to be far from the ball, is he?
That's when he's up 2nd and goal from the 4.
2nd down and goal to go.
Stingers need to get some points out of this drive.
4.5 to go in the first half. Troy Slavinsky in motion. His carry looking to get outside, and around the edge he goes, and he's in. Malik Fox gave chase but didn't have the angle. The touchdown run covers 5 yards, they're going to say, for Troy Slavinsky. And the Stingers completing a touchdown drive. Joshua Troup out of Troy Slavinsky's hold for the extra point.
Number 59 to try the extra point. Josh Trout out of hold number 7, Troy Slavinsky.
Hold is down, kick is up, and it is through. 14-6. Marion Center the lead. 4:23 left first half from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. People Forward Banking. It's an IRMC High School Football Friday on 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV.
Care close to home? IRMC at Northern Cambria has you covered. We offer 3D mammography, routine x-rays, EKGs, and a full line of lab services, all with the quality and care you deserve. With convenient hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., IRMC at Northern Cambria is here when you need us. IRMC at Northern Cambria, exceptional care close to home.
When your home or business needs reliable heat, Kirsch Heating Corporation is ready to deliver comfort you can count on. They specialize in installation, maintenance, and repairs for residential and commercial heating systems with years of trusted service in Northern Cambria and Hastings. Kirsch Heating keeps your system running smoothly all season long. Call 814-948-9778 today. Kirsch Heating Corporation, proudly supporting the area's student athletes.
It's the
Kick will go toward Czar, who takes it at the 6, fumbles it, has to go back and get it. Now he's to the 10, works to the 15-yard line. He'll be hit at about the 17, and down he will go. Trent Slavinsky for Marion Center, along with Joseph Shipley. And so Northern Cambria, not the best field position in the world to begin this possession.
Stinger drive, 7 plays, 54 yards. Slavinsky from the 4-yard line, 14-6 Stingers.
Our first Commonwealth Bank quick stats. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC. From there, 19 with 4:14 to go in the half. Colts, they'd love to keep the football the rest of the half and punch one in. Farrell will spread the field. 3 right, 2 left. Takes the snap, wants the pass. There's Wagner on the short pass. And he'll get out across the 26 before he's brought down by Phillips. So it's a pickup of 7 on first down. It's a nice play. It's a good positive play for them.
Third completion for the Colts tonight.
That is the play they tried on their last possession and couldn't complete on the 3rd down. 2nd down and 3. Again, the empty set. Farrell looks that direction again, passes it out. He's got Czar, who is hammered by Trout, but holds on to the football and out to the 30-yard line. That is a first down. Put the football down at the 30-yard line. So it's a pickup of 4. And another Colts first down. Shonsky now into the backfield, protect his quarterback. 3:37 to go. That's a lot of time, so you don't have to pass it. And he'll give it to Shonsky, and he's got room up the middle, and he's taking fellas with him all the way out across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That's called a head of steam, isn't it?
And this Colt offense really starting to rack up yards and first downs.
13 on the carry there for Shonsky. Rolling clock now at 3:24, 1st and 10. Shonsky remains in the backfield with Farrell. Fox comes in motion, gets the carry. Fox looks for the outside, gets to the edge, but Marion Center's there. Boy, that's a fast defense. Coming up to make that play out of the secondary for Marion Center is Noah Filipovich. Fox is actually going to lose 2 yards. You've got the kind of speed and maneuverability of Malik Fox, that lateral movement, and you can get caught from the secondary. That means that you've got team speed.
Yes. All I saw was a flash on the last person that made the stop.
2nd down, short 12 for Northern Cambria. Farrell back to pass. And looking for the slot, and Filipovich was there. That'll be a pass interference on Marion Center. And so that'll cost them. And we'll wait for the signal, and they'll march this one off. It'll come from the line of scrimmage. It is a PI. Now remember, they needed 12 for the first down. So they'll still get the first here. Walking it off now. Should put it down right at about the 44-yard line of Marion Center, I would think. Yes, they do. That is the 4th major penalty against Marion Center in this first half. Into Stinger territory with 2:28 to go. Colts 1st and 10. It's a tough football game here tonight. Fox in motion. Farrell's going to keep it and try to follow Fox around to the edge. And Filipovich played that one, throws him down, and there is another Marion Center late hit penalty.
Well, you know, he had him when he was in bounds, and he had to bring him down somewhere. There's not a lot of room here along the sidelines. The bench is probably 3 yards from the end, from the sideline.
Yeah, you're right on top here.
Where's he going to put him at?
Well, I think what they're saying is he rolled and released, and that's
right,
personal foul. It's actually a face mask penalty on Marion Center. They will walk it, it looks like from the 39-yard line, 15 yards. But the official has the ball, and he's just wandering with it there.
Yeah. Well,
And
he still won.
you got to know where the spot is in order to officially mark it off, but he just seems to be taking a walk in the park here.
Well, the concession stand is at that end.
So the walk is from the 40.
To the 25.
Yeah. So it was an 8-yard run by Farrell, and then the 15-yard penalty. And Stinger's going to call timeout. So will we.
Yeah.
14-6, Marion Center, the lead. 2:22 left first half. IRMC High School Football Friday. 92.5 FM U92, Renda Digital TV.
Time of year when things are heating up on the gridiron. K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria are proud of the Colts and knows how their preparation has made for great performances this year. When you need to plan a great party, tailgate, or get-together during the holidays or hunting season, your great preparation starts at K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. K&C carries all your favorite brands of beverages and is available for delivery and or carryout. Trust the team at K&C for your next celebration. Let's go Colts!
Remember, ask about wedding and event pricing.
Call 724-463-1819. Find them at grandbeginnings.net.
U92.5.
Back in play. 2:22 left in the first half. 1st and 10, Northern Cambria at the Marion Center 25-yard line, trailing 14-6. Kirsch in motion. Handoff, Shonsky. And grabbing him around the waist and refusing to let go for Marion Center is big old Austin McKendrick. And that'll be a gain of 1 at the most, and maybe not even that. So it's a loss of a yard. Make it 2nd down and 11 now.
A minute 55 left in the half.
Marion Center being their own worst enemies. Colts are taking advantage of every opportunity in this football game here tonight. 2nd down and 11 coming up. Official now talking to one of the Marion Center secondary men, Brudnock. And Fabry will come over and say something to Alec as well. I don't think there's any conflict or anything, just conversation. Maybe Alec had a question. 2nd and 11. Fox in motion. Handoff is to the second man. Kirsch looks outside, lowers the shoulder. Brudnock is there, and the two of them hooking up. Troup comes over to help him out. Kirsch is going to get yardage out of this. 3rd down on the way. So he ends up with what is essentially a 4-yard gain, make it 3rd and 7.
Gain of about 3 yards on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7, the ball for 22.
The clock at 1:22 left in the first half. Shonsky vacates the backfield. Farrell, little pump. Now for the end zone, looking for Wagner. It's there. The touchdown. Covers 22 yards. A pump and run from Danny Farrell to Reese Wagner. And now a 2-point conversion attempt to tie the game. That's an exactly 3-minute drive. Colts designing a play here now, Chuck.
Yep.
8 plays on that drive.
They want to tie it up.
Covers 81 yards. Farrell has Czar and Kirsch in the backfield. 1:14 left in the half. Fox comes in motion. Farrell rolls to his right. He wants to throw. Lofted for the end zone, and it falls incomplete. Doesn't look like a flag. 1:14 left in the first half. Marion Center 14, Northern Cambria 12. An IRMC High School Football Friday on 92.5 FM U92, U92radio.com.
Put a wellness retreat in your backyard. Have Weaver's Pools and Spas deliver your new Dynasty Spa. Sit down and relaxation takes over. Stress melts away. A Dynasty Spa is good for your health, too. Enjoy better sleep. Your muscles and joints will thank you, too. Weaver's Pools and Spas has Dynasty Spas. They're made in America. Local service means better service. On Philadelphia Street and Facebook, your retreat is a phone call away. Weaver's Pools and Spas, 724-463-7946.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
In from elsewhere, but our score here tonight has been really something to watch. 14-12, Marion Center the lead, Northern Cambria, after that beautiful touchdown pass from Farrell to Wagner, ready to kick it off. And awaiting the signal from the sidelines. Now they're looking up over toward the stands. There's an official coming out toward the end zone. Troy Slavinsky saying something to the referee. Now the referee is going to come over toward the sidelines as well. And is there something going on the sideline? Is somebody flashing a light or what it is? The referee is, all right, there's a fan. There's a Northern Cambria fan. And the Colts athletic director is talking to this fan, the referee as well. And I think they are escorting that fan out of the field. And now they're going, I think, to get his wife. And they're going to escort her out as well. All right, so.
All right.
A little bit of unruliness on the sidelines. And Troy Slavinsky of Marion Center was pointing out who the person was. So I don't know if it was something being said to them or not. All right.
That's Woody, Todd.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that. Cavallo with the kick. And gets beyond the return man, then it's picked up. This is Fabry out to the 20 to the 25-yard line. Cuts to the 30, keeps it going out to the 32-yard line. And with 1:06 to go, Marion Center will have the football. Stingers, despite all of their mistakes here in this first half, still have a lead.
Yeah. Sort of resembles last week's game.
32-yard line. See if Adam Rising wants to do something with football or just take it into halftime. Remember, he will get the ball to start the second half. He's got twins on either side split wide. Fabry adjusts to the left of Rising. And Camden is going to go long for Troy Slavinsky, and it is off his hands. Malik Fox thought he had that measured for the INT. He cut in front of Troy Slavinsky just as the ball got there. Troy never saw the ball until it bounced off his hands. He never had a chance to react to it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Second down and 10 coming up for the Stingers.
Well, that could have been a huge play if it would have been completed, but look at another crack. Second and 10 from the 33.
Clock will stop. 1:01 left in the first half. Boy, Homer Center up 33-0. They still have 7 minutes left in their second quarter.
Penns Manor, Conemaugh Township scoreless at the half.
Rising on second down. Screen out to Brudnock. Gets a block from Phillips, and out ahead he goes and out of bounds. Stops the clock, gets the first down.
And the pass play goes to number 2, Alec Rudnock. And he's pushed out of bounds after he got enough for a first down.
54 seconds to go. That is a 12-yard gain, or 11-yard gain. Stingers do the check with me. Plenty of time on the play clock as they look over the field. football at the 43-yard line. Rolling to his right is Camden Rising. Defense breaks through. He gets the pass off. Phillips comes back, makes the catch. That's a first down for the Stingers. To the 41 of the, or 46, I should say, of the Colts.
It'll be another 1st and 10 for the Stingers.
So they only gave him 10 on that. They pulled that back to the 47. The official wasn't really in good position there to see where that ball was. Back to pass again, Rising. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, pulls up, goes long. He's got a man all by himself. That's Brudnock, catches it at the 15-yard line. Oh, what a little shaky-bakey move, and he takes it in for the touchdown. Did you see that move, Chuck?
Well, he stopped, had to come back a little bit, jumped straight up into the air, pull the football down, keep his balance, cut to the left, and went in for the touchdown.
Watching the replay on Renda Digital TV, here it comes. And you see Rising adjust out of that pocket. He finds Brudnock by himself. The defender coming over, and he just slipped around him, used the defender's momentum against him for the touchdown for Marion Center. Wow, 48-yarder. Trout for the kick out of Slavinsky's hold, and that kick is up, and it is good. Marion Center takes a 21-12 lead with 26 seconds left in the first half. Wow. It's an IRMC High School Football Friday on 92.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com.
Of everything. Where would you put it? The Blairsville Fleetique is where you can find, well, everything from holiday decorations to sports, tools, kitchen items, and music. You'll probably find a kitchen sink, too. Blairsville Fleetique has antique treasures like blow molds and lights, books, magazines, and pictures, and more. Even a book for installing that kitchen sink. One-of-a-kind albums and furniture that you need to see. Blairsville Fleetique, open 7 days. On Route 22 in Blairsville, across from TriStar.
Five. 21-12 Marion Center as Joshua Trop prepares to kick it off again with 26 seconds left in the first half. It's a long kick. Stepping over to field this one at the 15-yard line is Malik Fox. He works to the 25 to the 30, and he is hit and brought down at about the 33 on the stop for Marion Center.
Well, Todd, we have already seen 450 yards of offense between these two teams here in the first half.
Man. And how many by the officials?
Yeah.
Because they've gained a lot of yardage in this game, too, courtesy of both of these teams. 20 seconds left. They'll put the football at the 34. And does Northern want to strike at him again? They've got Shonsky back there. Probably just let him churn up and knock over some bowling pins. And here he comes. Hit him low. You got to find out a way to find him low, but they did. Trent Slavinsky and Michael Fabry, the inside linebackers there. Carter Knox is there as well. It is a gain of close to 4 and a timeout called by Northern Cambria. Timeout brought to you by K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. Time to chill. When you need to chill, see K&C Beverage Northern Cambria, 21-12. Colts trailing with the football when we return on 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
Folks at Grand Beginnings Children's Center give $1 for every point scored in our radio and TV games. And so far in this game, there have been 33 points scored. So there's $33 already to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive tonight. And we thank Grand Beginnings Children's Center, always concerned for kids. And their donation to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive is over $1,000 now for this season. Farrell gets up for the screen pass. He finds his man. And there goes Malik Fox. He's into the secondary and down the field into Marion Center territory, brought down at the 41-yard line. That'll run it out, though, as Fox is going to end up getting himself, let me get there, 12 and 9, 21 yards. On the pass, the first half has ended in very entertaining fashion, with the Marion Center Stingers leading Northern Cambria by a score of 21-12. And coming up, we've got our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. And we'll do the scoring summary for you. We'll try to hear some of the band music as well tonight. You are watching Renda Digital TV and listening to 92.5 FM U92.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil are proud to be a sponsor of the area's outstanding student athletes. Rely on the Smith team and their sister location, Indiana Fuel and Oil, for all your commercial and residential diesel and gas needs. A veteran-owned business with 2 great locations available for all your fuel and heating needs. Don't wait. Cooler nights and changing seasons are upon us. Call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, the area's go-to fuel provider.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit inhomepa.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
Put a wellness retreat in your backyard. Have Weaver's Pools and Spas deliver your new Dynasty Spa. Sit down and relaxation takes over. Stress melts away. A Dynasty Spa is good for your health, too. Enjoy better sleep. Your muscles and joints will thank you, too. Weaver's Pools and Spas has Dynasty Spas. They're made in America. Local service means better service.
On Philadelphia Street and Facebook, your retreat is a phone call away.
Weaver's Pools and Spas. 724-463-7946.
21-12. Marion Center with the lead at the half. The Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. Let's go down to the field. Listen to the Marion Center Band in performance tonight from Northern Cambria. Marion Center Band in performance tonight here at Northern Cambria High School. Very nicely done. 21-12. Stingers lead it at the half. It is an IRMC High School football Friday night from our S&T Bank broadcast booth on 92.5 FM U92 and U92Radio.com and Renda Digital TV.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit inhomepa.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything. The Hastings Firemen's Club wants you to know they're open to the public and you're welcome to enjoy good food and drinks. The kitchen is open daily from 4 to 9 p.m. Specials include bar pie with wings Sundays, wings Mondays, tacos Tuesdays, double quarter-pound cheeseburger Wednesdays, chef's salad Thursdays, fish Fridays, and club sandwiches and chips Saturdays. Open Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to close. Saturday and Sundays, 11 a.m. to close. Make sure to stop at the Hastings Firemen's Club on 231 Maple Street.
Hey Hastings, it's Donut Day. From hot lunch specials to hometown favorites, something sweet is whipping up flavor every day. This season, we've got fall favorites you'll love, from pumpkin rolls to apple dumplings. And it's more than a bakery. It's your deli, your market, your hometown spot for celebrating all life's wins. Don't miss a thing. Check out Something Sweet Hastings on Facebook for food specials, what's new in the store, and events. Something Sweet Hastings, where every day tastes like a treat.
When tax time rolls around, H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy. H&R Block Tax Pros will maximize your return with or without an office visit. You can drop by H&R Block, use their drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Just send a few pics from your phone and you never have to leave home. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back. Visit your local H&R Block tax office at 3909 Bigler Avenue, Northern Cambria. While tax situations are different, not everyone gets a refund.
Looking for top-notch healthcare close to home? IRMC at Northern Cambria has you covered. We offer 3D mammography, routine x-rays, EKGs, and a full line of lab services, all with the quality and care you deserve. With convenient hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., IRMC at Northern Cambria is here when you need us. IRMC at Northern Cambria, exceptional care close to home.
Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil are proud to be a sponsor of the area's outstanding student athletes. Rely on the Smith team and their sister location, Indiana Fuel and Oil, for all your commercial and residential diesel and gas needs. A veteran-owned business with 2 great locations available for all your fuel and heating needs. Don't wait. Cooler nights and changing seasons are upon us. Call Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, the area's go-to fuel provider.
Put a wellness retreat in your backyard. Have Weaver's Pools and Spas deliver your new Dynasty Spa. Sit down and relaxation takes over. Stress melts away. A Dynasty Spa is good for your health, too. Enjoy better sleep. Your muscles and joints will thank you, too. Weaver's Pools and Spas has Dynasty Spas. They're made in America. Local service means better service.
On Philadelphia Street and Facebook, your retreat is a phone call away.
Weaver's Pools and Spas. 724-463-7946.
Down the field and scored in the second quarter. The touchdown was a Zach Kirsch 1-yard run. The kick failed. 7-6 Marion Center at that point with 9:40 left in the first half. Then Marion Center answered. 4:20 left in the half. A 7-play 54-yard drive. Troy Slavinsky with the 5-yard run. Kick was good. 14-6 Stingers. Colts answered. Danny Farrell with 1:14 to go in the half hits Reese Wagner with a gorgeous pump and run 22-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion failed. 14-12 at that point. Marion Center with 28 seconds then left in the half. Alec Brudnock, a scrambling pass from Camden Rising. He bought himself some time at the line of scrimmage. That allowed Brudnock to get free on the sideline. He made a gorgeous move just inside the 20-yard line and took it all the way in. 48 yards, the touchdown from Cam Rising. Kick good. That sets the halftime score at 21-12. And if you think those numbers are amazing, what do you hear what Chuck has to say?
Well, Todd, Marion Center leads on the scoreboard, but Northern Cambria has the lead as far as total plays and yardage is concerned. For the Colts, they ran 40 offensive plays, 243 total yards. Passing, they're 5 of 11. They've been penalized twice for 20 yards. For Marion Center, 40 plays for the Colts, only 24 for the Stingers, but 235 total yards. Rising has thrown 10 times, completed 7, a touchdown and an interception. 5 penalties. I lost track. They're probably over 70 yards.
Yeah. I'll add them up. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing stuff. All right, halftime continues. The Northern Cambria Student Band and Alumni Band performing with alumni majorettes as well and flags and everything. So let's see if we can't catch their next number, Chuck. Here you go. Nicely done by the Northern Cambria alumni and marching bands. We're at the halftime. It's 21-12, Marion Center. By the way, Chuck, you want an update on those penalty numbers for Marion Center?
Yes.
How about Marion Center with 7 penalties, 100 total yards?
Wow.
100 yards of penalty yardage against Marion Center in that first half.
I knew it was more than 70.
Man, Indiana Total Therapy halftime continues. It's an IRMC High School Football Friday. 92.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com.
To know they're open to the public and you're welcome to enjoy good food and drinks. The kitchen is open daily from 4 to 9 p.m. Specials include bar pie with wings Sundays, wings Mondays, tacos Tuesdays, double quarter-pound cheeseburger Wednesdays, chef's salad Thursdays, fish Fridays, and club sandwiches and chips Saturdays. Open Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to close. Saturday and Sundays, 11 a.m. to close. Make sure to stop at the Hastings Firemen's Club on 231 Maple Street.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit InHomePA.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
When your home or business needs reliable heat, Kirsch Heating Corporation is ready to deliver comfort you can count on. They specialize in installation, maintenance, and repairs for residential and commercial heating systems with years of trusted service in Northern Cambria and Hastings. Kirsch Heating keeps your system running smoothly all season long. Call 814-948-9778 today. Kirsch Heating Corporation, proudly supporting the area's student athletes.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
R4H, this is Ben.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, as well as social and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Exciting news! R4H is now certified to provide CPR, first aid, and AED classes to our local community. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, R4H is looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com or scan the QR code located at the bottom of this ad. Full-time, part-time, and casual positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you, we are R4H.
The most entertaining game happening around the Heritage Conference and Indiana area. But there are other games. Chuck, you've got some halftime scores.
Yes, Cambria Heights leading Portage 38-6. It's United Valley 28, West Shamokin nothing. Homer Center 40, Conemaugh Valley nothing. How about this at the half? Penns Manor, Conemaugh Township scoreless.
Well,
River Valley 21, Purchase Line nothing. And at the half, Hampton leading Indiana 21-7.
Wow, those are some interesting scores. How about Penns Manor, Conemaugh Township? That's a heck of a drive to get down there, and they're giving them everything they can. We've got Penns Manor, another Penns Manor game coming later this month. Next week, I think we are scheduled for Purchase Line at Marion Center. It'll be our third straight game with the Stingers.
That's what we have, Todd.
Then we're at United Valley, I think.
Then the week after that, Penns Manor at United Valley. And then we'll wrap up the regular season, Marion Center at Penns Manor.
All right.
And then the playoffs.
Games of great significance. We wrap them all up, of course, on the Luther Ford Coach's Corner on WDAD. And that is every Saturday morning beginning at 8 o'clock. Now, the officials down on the field are signaling to the clock. And
still 3 minutes to go.
And they're saying 3 minutes to go. So 3 minutes to go before we get the second half underway. Let's take one of them for a commercial break. It is an IRMC High School Football Friday night from our S&T Bank broadcast booth on 92.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com.
Next time rolls around, H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy. H&R Block Tax Pros will maximize your return with or without an office visit. You can drop by H&R Block, use their drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Just send a few pics from your phone and you never have to leave home. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back. Visit your local H&R Block tax office at 3909 Bigler Avenue, Northern Cambria. While tax situations are different, not everyone gets a refund.
MarionCenterBank.com. Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community? Looking for a bank that has all the latest options that a hometown bank should have? For personal and business banking, home loans and student loans, and fraud protection that's state-of-the-art, trust Marion Center Bank. With locations servicing Indiana, Armstrong, and Cambria counties. Struggling with student loan applications and decisions? Now is the perfect time to inquire about student loans at Marion Center Bank. MarionCenterBank.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com, presented by State Senator Joe Pittman, Friends of Joe Pittman, and our third quarter on Renda Digital TV, presented by Innovations of Home, one of the best and most diverse selections of products in Western Pennsylvania for hardware, power tools, lawn and garden, lumber, treated wood, roofing systems, OSB, hunting supplies, and apparel, and a whole lot more. Innovations of Home, you know, that place that has everything. And Chuck, we want to thank our presenting sponsors tonight on Renda Digital TV as well, because without them, we certainly couldn't bring this football game to you tonight. And so a big hand of thanks to Weaver's Pools and Spas, your Dynasty Spa experts, family-owned and quality-driven since 1968, and to Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil, proud co-presenting sponsors of tonight's game. Two great teams going at it tonight on the turf. Two great locations available for all your fuel and heating needs. Veteran-owned Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil, Indiana. Proud supporters of high school athletics. Boy, we have a game here tonight, Chuck.
Boy, we expected one, and we have one. Two missed extra points by the Northern Cambria Colts. That's the difference in the game.
Getting set for the third quarter kickoff. Zach Cavallo will do that. The kickoff sponsored by Grand Beginnings Children's Center. Get your children ready to shine at Grand Beginnings Children's Center. And Stingers will get the football first to start this third quarter. We'll see if there's any Zach Cavallo trickery here on this opening kickoff. Stingers have hands guys up there, Chuck. Yes. They're not trusting anything.
Nope.
And here comes the kick. He does put it on the ground, but down the field. It'll be picked up by Troy Slavinsky at the 20. He's to the 30, the 35, to the 40-yard line. Cuts outside. Did he lose the ball? Northern Cambria says that he did. Let's see. Colts have it.
Wow.
The Colts recovering the football for Northern Cambria is Nick Aroten.
They had their hands team on the field, and it still didn't help.
So a fumble by Marion Center on the kick. Recovered by Northern Cambria. Colts at the MC 41. Trailing in this game. 21-12 and on first down. Ooh, man.
So already a break for the Colts, who've had a number of opportunities tonight.
Incomplete pass, second down and 10 to go. And right back up to the line of scrimmage they come.
Second down and 10.
Center Levi Lansendorfer over the ball. Second down, Fox in motion. Farrell back to pass. And he wants to go long, and he doesn't. He's got Kirsch, and he's free, and he's going to take it all the way. Zach Kirsch, closest man to him was Malik Fox. They had to toss a coin to decide who got that ball. A 41-yard touchdown pass from Danny Farrell to Zach Kirsch. And just like that, it's 21-18.
11:40 to play in the period.
They convert a turnover into points. Now, they should kick for this, and they do. Cavallo. There's the hold, the snap. Kick is good. And it's a two-point game. 21-19. Marion Center leads it. 11:40 left in the third quarter. It's an IRMC High School Football Friday. 92.5 FM, U92, U92radio.com.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Order is being presented by State Senator Joe Pittman, who wishes all of the students a championship school year.
Michael Fabry takes the kick and returns it across the field and gains another 10 to 15 yards out to the 30-yard line. The Northern Cambria Colts all fired up. They converted a turnover into points at the start of this second half. It's a two-point game, Chuck.
Well, anything can happen from here on out. These teams came to play.
11:31 to go. Stingers will take over at their 30. Rising, the quarterback. Scott Fabry in the backfield. Rising will keep it himself. Kick it to the outside. He's got a lot of room. There goes Camden Rising. Up the left sideline. Farrell gives chase into Northern Cambria territory. Bumped out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's exactly what the Stingers needed, a big play on offense.
They're going to pull it back and say he stepped out of bounds at the 34. A 36-yard run by Rising. First and 10 Stingers. Phillips in motion, his carry. Cuts it up, and coming up and closing fast on him that time to make that stop was Zach Kirsch. limits that to a gain of only about a yard or two.
And as we saw in the first half of Northern Cambria, Marion Center not wasting any time, right up to the line of scrimmage, ready to call the next play.
Twins on either side wide. Fabry to the left of his quarterback, Rising. Now Phillips will come in motion, go behind the quarterback, and Rising keeps it himself. Up the middle he comes again. Caught and brought down at about the 31-yard line. He's actually pulled back that time by Brady Hoover. And they're going to give him, I think, the 30. They put it to 31.
Ball's on a 31.
3rd and 6, a gain of 2 for Rising. Couple of key turnovers by Marion Center in this game. And they both turned into points for Northern Cambria. Now Rising takes the snap. He keeps it himself. Another carry for him. Bounces it outside again and cuts it up, gets the first down, and gets out of bounds. Right at the stick. He's got good field vision, Chuck, but he's got really quick feet, too.
Yeah. He does not hesitate. When he decides what he's doing, full bore right up the field. This is a first down.
A gain of 6, so he's got the first down for Marion Center once more to the 24-yard line. Now he wants to pass into the end zone. He's looking for Trent Slavinsky. That was absolutely beautiful. Slavinsky did not betray that the pass was coming. Zach Kirsch on the defense had his back turned to the play, watched the receiver's eyes to see when he turns to look for it. Trent never did. He just knew the pass was going to be there.
Perfect from both ends.
A 24-yard touchdown pass by Marion Center answers the Northern Cambria score. The extra point from Joshua Trout out of Troy Slavinsky's hold. And all kinds of movement there. Northern Cambria tried to rush it, see if they jumped or Marion Center moved, because that could change this into a 2-point conversion try. Offsides against Northern. Now does Adam Rising change his mind? Looks like he wants to send the offense back onto the field and go for 2. And he does. So here comes the Stinger offense. Now the play clock now starts rolling at 25 seconds. Camden Rising is going to keep it himself, drive it forward, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. So the Northern Cambria penalty negates what would have been a kick, instead becomes a 2-point conversion. The Stingers take a 29-19 lead on an IRMC High School Football Friday on 92.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com.
Concrete foundation is the key to success, whether in sports or in business. Qualities like dedication, knowledge, perseverance, commitment to excellence, and customer satisfaction is the driving force behind Marion Center Supply. With 3 locations, Marion Center, Indiana, and Shalakta, Marion Center Supply is ready to meet your concrete needs. Online at marioncentersupply.com. Marion Center Supply, the first step towards a concrete foundation.
Back at Northern Cambria High School, the Stingers answer a touchdown by the Colts with one of their own. It's 29-19 after the 2-point conversion. And our third quarter brought to you by Innovations of Home, one of the best and most diverse selections of products in Western PA for hardware, power tools, lawn and garden lumber, treated wood, and more. You know, that place that has everything. Chuck, what's your scoring summary?
Well, I'll tell you what, it only took 5 plays for the Stingers, and they went 70 yards offensively now in this game for Marion Center. They have 305 yards of offense. Northern Cambria, 284.
They're piling it up tonight. Trout for the kick. Fox and Czar are going to stand side by side and not give away where it is that Fox will stand. Czar will go over to get this kick, though, and field it at the 6. He's out to the 10, to the 15. Try to adjust back the other direction, and it's not going to be there for him. They'll stop him at about the 18-yard line, I would guess. 9:38 left in the third quarter, 29-19. You sort of get the feeling, Chuck, the scoring isn't over.
No, I don't think it is.
From their own 19-yard line.
Northern Cambria at the Colts 19. He might even pull that back a bit. Let's call it the 19. Farrell has Shonsky in the backfield with him. And Danny will send a man in motion. That is Kirsch. Here's Shonsky. Cut it to the outside. Phillips got him around the waist enough to slow him down for Trout to come over and finish the tackle. Shonsky gets it out across the 20 to the 22. It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, and we'll say a short 7. Ball on the 22.
Rolling clock, third quarter action. My goodness, what a adventuresome night this is. I'd like to tell you about the Cambria Ready Mix Concrete Zone, but they keep scoring from long way out. This is incomplete, intended for Kirsch. They're not even waiting for the red zone.
No, they're running right through it. As my grandkids would say, it's like hot lava. We're just.
That's what they would say?
Yes. Don't touch it.
Third down now, and about 7 to go for Northern Cambria. Danny Farrell. He'll send Fox in motion and keep it himself and come back the other way. Marion Center says no. Tyler Phillips scouting out Danny Farrell, helps him up afterwards. And for Farrell, that's maybe a yard gain, and fourth down coming up. Troy Slavinsky will stand back around the 50 for now. Reese Wagner will punt it. Wagner will stand at his 11. Slavinsky now retreats a little bit more to the Stinger 46. Snap, way up over his head. It'll go back into the end zone. Wagner is back there. He's going to try to punt it out of there, and he does, but this is going to be a really, really difficult situation for Northern Cambria. The high snap, and Wagner got it out of the end zone, avoided the safety, but Marion Center's going to get it, and they're going to say it went out of bounds where?
Well, that time the Stinger defense did not rough the kicker. They let him get it away.
Looks like the 14 or 15-yard line.
But that's the second time tonight we've seen Northern Cambria punting, running around out of their own end zone.
So they put the ball on the 13 with 8:15 to go. Big moment in this ball game for the Northern Cambria defense. Can they keep Marion Center out of the end zone? 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. That's Brudnock for a Rising. He's got Fabry in the backfield. Play clock at 7. Takes the snap, gives it to Michael Fabry. Looking for room, can't find any. Line will move forward, though, a little bit. And he'll get a couple of yards. Kirsch is there for Northern Cambria. Also back there is Tyler McCreary. So Fabry's going to get 2 out of that. Second down coming up and 8 to go. So the original line was the 14. And it's the 12 now, 2nd and 8. This half started with a fumbled kickoff that Northern Cambria turned into points. This wasn't technically a turnover here, but certainly plays like one. Here's Rising keeping it himself. Breaks through a couple of tacklers. He gets the head of steam going and into the end zone. The touchdown from Camden Rising. That time they got into the Cambria Ready Mix Concrete red zone, and well, they didn't stay there very long, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete 1-866-BY-CRMC. A 12-yard touchdown run by Camden Rising.
Well, when he gets ahead of steam, he's almost unstoppable.
Yeah, the old Tasmanian devil going about there, isn't he?
Yes.
Extra point attempt by Trout. Bangs it through. He's been perfect tonight. Stingers take a 35-19 lead. IRMC High School Football Friday, 92.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com.
Smith.
When your home or business needs reliable heat, Kirsch Heating Corporation is ready to deliver comfort you can count on. They specialize in installation, maintenance, and repairs for residential and commercial heating systems with years of trusted service in Northern Cambria and Hastings. Kirsch Heating keeps your system running smoothly all season long. Call 814-948-9778 today. Kirsch Heating Corporation, proudly supporting the area's student athletes.
Some more students for the folks at Grand Beginnings Children's Center because they're spending money tonight in this game. 35-19. That's even more money for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, courtesy of Grand Beginnings. 36-19, I should say. That is $55 to the Fund Drive, courtesy of Grand Beginnings. Our thanks to them for thinking of the kids as Joshua Trop gets ready to kick it off following another Stinger touchdown. That's a short drive summary, Chuck.
2 plays, 14 yards.
The total yardage numbers are the ones that are really interesting now. Czar will field it at the 9-yard line. And up the right side, he'll be hit about the 22 or 23. Stinger coverage team doing the job here.
Well, how about 319 yards offense for the Stingers? 288 for the Colts.
Something else, man. Good thing Grand Beginnings isn't doing total yardage. 21 will be the line of scrimmage here. You think of the answer that Marion Center gave after Northern Cambria got that touchdown pass to Kirsch. Like a bunch of angry Stingers, huh? Here's Farrell. First down, screen pass out to the right. Not a lot of room, but breaking a tackle or two, getting it out to the 25-yard line is Malik Fox. Didn't like the way he got up there. It looked like he might be feeling that one a little bit, but he's all right.
Give it to number 2 and number 6, I think. Yep.
Rudnock in on that tackle along with Phillips. It's a 4-yard gain.
Alec Rudnick, and number 6 is Tyler Phillips on the stop after a 4-yard pickup.
2nd and 6 with 6:47 left in the half, or third quarter, I should say. And there's another screen pass on the other side, this one time to Kirsch. And Rising will get over there. Rudnock is there. Knock him out of bounds, but that's first down yardage out to the 34, 35-yard line. So a 10-yard gain there. And maybe Sam Schutte has to open this up a little bit, Chuck, and get those 10-yard chunks.
Yes.
To get the ball down the field. And that's a good way to do it. It's a really nice setup, and he's got the athletes out there to do that kind of thing. Shonsky now in the backfield. Farrell wants to throw, and he wants to go long, but Rudnock is the only man there, and that's intercepted. Alec Rudnock, and he'll go down at the 39-yard line. The interception, I don't know if the receiver checked up or not. I'll go over and see if I can catch that replay on Renda Digital TV. Farrell looked at down the sideline, and the intended receiver was Fox, and he was actually in the center of the football field and just caught up. There was too much traffic there, and he couldn't get around it. So Marion Center will take over at the 38-yard line of the Colts, or of their own 38-yard line, with 6:11 left in the third quarter. And here comes Troy Slavinsky, a rare touch for him. And he'll look for some room around that left side, get it out close to the 45-yard line.
Stingers are probably going to be content to run the ball most of the time. Up 36-19, just over 6 to play in the third quarter.
7 for Slavinsky. Boy, that Indiana game is already over. 35-7, they lost to Hampton.
Ball on the Stingers 45.
So 2nd down and 3 for Marion Center. At their own 45-yard line, they lead it 36-19, and Rising wants to throw. He's got a man in the slot. That is a completion into Northern Cambria territory down to the 42-yard line. Alec Brudnock on that slant.
42-yard line.
12-yard gain there. 1st down and 10, Marion Center. Rising wants to go the other way to Slavinsky. Got a block now. He uses the stiff arm. There's a penalty flag. He'll be driven out of bounds. This will come back. Going to get a hold on Marion Center on that one.
Number 7 on the reception.
Troy Slavinsky. The line of scrimmage was the 42. The flag is laying on the 38, so he might get credit for a 4-yarder if they give him credit for that, mark it off from there. Officials discussing this one and awaiting a signal. They're looking for Coach Sam Schutte here.
Well, both teams now over 300 yards in offense.
Yeah, something else. And after the conversation with Coach Schutte, another conference on the field. They're still trying to figure this one out. And they're picking it up. Holding on Marion Center.
Holding on Marion Center.
Personal foul on Northern Cambria.
Right.
They will offset.
Forget it.
But if it's a late hit out of bounds, is that not post play? They'll offset everything and pretend the play never happened. But
yeah.
So we're back to 1st down and 10, the ball to 42.
All right, so
okay,
there you go. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line of the Colts. What you just saw never happened.
Or what you just heard never happened.
Rising. Quarterback draw. Kick to the left. He's got some room. Jumps over a tackler, and then he is driven out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Leaps over one man and finally runs out of bounds.
And he ended up under a whole bunch of Colts over there on the sideline. Some of them were bowling pins on the sideline, and he knocked them over. I think he's going to get a yard out of this.
He's going to gain a yard, so it's going to be
2nd and 9.
For the 41.
Trying to contain that guy's not easy, is it?
No.
Clock stops on the out-of-bounds play, so 5:21 left in the third. We've got games already complete, and we're in the third quarter.
It's been like that all year, Todd.
Yeah,
the last one every week.
Penns Manor might be back from Conemaugh Township on their way back through after this one. Here's Troy Slavinsky with the end around. He's got some room, but closing quickly on him and bringing him down. What a play by Danny Farrell. Got him at the 40, just waiting for that play to develop, and Slavinsky never found any room at all. Gain of a yard.
Drop him for a loss on the play.
3rd and 8 coming up.
He's going to be back to the 40-yard line.
Levi Czar comes off the play for Northern Cambria. I think he just needs a rest. Third down and 8 for the Stingers from the Colts 40. Marion Center leading 36-19. Trying to get him with the hard count. That's not working. 5 on the play clock. And he takes the snap, and there's a whistle. I think Stingers were moving pre-snap there. It is a 5-yard penalty on Marion Center. That is their first pre-snap penalty tonight. There have been plenty of post-snap, post-whistle plays, but first pre-snap.
I have them now for 9 penalties on the night. Over 100 yards.
Yeah.
Now brings up a 3rd down and 13. The ball back to the 45.
3rd and 13, Marion Center. Remember, they had the offsetting one in there, too.
Yeah.
Third and 13 for Marion Center from the 45. Rising is back to pass. Here comes the rush, and he sets up the screen to Slavinsky. Slavinsky, oh, what a move there, and he's free into the secondary once more. He's got the first down all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Catch the ball in the middle of the field. Screen play, number 25.
20-yard gain on 3rd and 13.
Boy, the Stinger runners, their pass receivers, they catch the football. They will put a move or two on you.
That puts Marion Center down to the 25. 3:58 left in the 3rd quarter of this high-scoring affair. Fabry. He gets some room in the middle of the field, and he's down close to the 20-yard line. A pickup of 5, 2nd down on the way. We see a standard 5-yard play, Chuck, and
yes.
You're surprised.
I know. It's almost like making a stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Marion Center, of course, no huddle. That presents a defensive challenge. You got to get personnel on and off the field when they're already up to the line. 2nd and 5, Marion Center here. Phillips in motion. Rising takes the snap. There's another quarterback draw. Again, he looks for room, and he has some. He's inside the 20-yard line, down close to the 12-yard line. Another trip into the Cambria Ready Mix Concrete red zone for the Marion Center Stingers, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, 1-866-BY-CRMC. They give them the 12, a gain of 8. And right back to the line of scrimmage, the pressure from the Marion Center offense. Low snap here, Rising fields it. He's got a man in the end zone. Did he catch it? He did. And he takes it into the end zone. Alec Brugnock wrestled the ball away and then forced it into the end zone for the touchdown. A 12-yarder.
In traffic. Put that ball right between the two defenders.
Take a look at it on the replay. That beautiful catch by Alec Brudnock. Rising the low snap. He had to scoop it up off the turf and then tied up with Malik Fox, and Brudnock just wrestled the ball away from him and then forced his way in. Now the extra point attempt is up, and that is good. And Marion Center takes a 43-19 lead. It's an IRMC High School football Friday night. 92.5 FM, U92, U92radio.com.
It's Donut Day. From hot lunch specials to hometown favorites, something sweet is whipping up flavor every day. This season, we've got fall favorites you'll love, from pumpkin rolls to apple dumplings. And it's more than a bakery. It's your deli, your market, your hometown spot for celebrating all life's wins. Don't miss a thing. Check out Something Sweet Hastings on Facebook for food specials, what's new in the store, and events. Something Sweet Hastings, where every day tastes like a treat.
It's the time of year when things are heating up on the gridiron. K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria are proud of the Colts and knows how their preparation has made for great performances this year. When you need to plan a great party, tailgate, or get-together during the holidays or hunting season, your great preparation starts at K&C Beverage in Northern Cambria. K&C carries all your favorite brands of beverages and is available for delivery and or carryout. Trust the team at K&C for your next celebration. Let's go Colts!
Remember, ask about wedding and event pricing.
Two really tired football teams by the end of this. 43-19, Marion Center's lead here. We're still 2:40 left in the third quarter. We've got games that are already completed across Indiana County, and this one No way. There's a long way to go.
You may do Coach's Corner from here.
Oh, gracious. Joshua Trout ready to kick it off. We're going to miss the IUP homecoming parade. Fielded by Czar at the 11. Out across the 20, this is Kirsch. He's to the 25 and to the 30-yard line. Malik Fox was not out there in the field. He's coming out now, but he was not there for that kick return. So since the Northern Cambria touchdown off the turnover at the beginning of the second half, Marion Center with 1, 2, 3 touchdowns. Stingers evidently are Hornets here tonight.
They are swarming.
2:34 left in the third quarter. Farrell, screen pass for Czar. He is hit as soon as he got it by Trent Slavinsky, and down he goes. That'll be a loss of 2.
By number 24, Trent Slavinsky. Loss on the play of 2 yards. Second down and 12.
Second down, 12 to go. A rolling clock here in this third quarter. Here come the Colts again. Sam Schutte told me before the game, I hate playing Marion Center. They're tough to play against. Here's the handoff, and Kirsch is going to go off the right side. He'll get back the 2 that were lost, but then be pulled back from there. But I tell you what, Northern Cambria's Brady Hoover was 15 yards down the field blocking 2 guys out of that secondary.
There were 3, Todd.
There were 3?
Yeah.
Ball back to 30.
3rd and 10 now for Northern Cambria from their 30-yard line. 1:19 left in the third quarter.
Here's the final. Conemaugh Township 6, Penns Banner nothing.
So, boy.
Wow.
Maybe they will be there by the time I get there. Farrell. Pass to the flat. And catching it is Fox, but he'll go down. Brudnock again is there at the 35-yard line. It'll be 4th down coming up.
Number 59, Josh Troop on the tackle over there. 4th down and
Alec Brednock is playing a heck of a game here tonight for Marion Center.
Wagner back to punt.
Wagner will punt. And Slavinsky, Troy, standing on his 40. Backing up a bit more. Punt is a good one. And Slavinsky will let it roll. Out of bounds it goes. At about the 28-yard line with 20 seconds left in this third quarter. And Stingers will get the football once more. Officials will find a spot to put this ball down. Looks like they'll put it on the 28. There have just been a ton of key plays in this game, Chuck.
Yes.
Fumbles here and fumbles there and penalties.
Big runs.
It's been a typical Friday night in the Heritage Conference, huh? Rising is going to hand it off to Fabry. And he's going to get it out to about the 34-yard line. Picked up a 6 or 7. We'll see where they put it down.
Carrying the ball was Mike Fabry. Gain of 7. Second down.
They give him 6 yards. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Finally, 43-19. Marion Center the lead. IRMC High School football Friday night. 92.5 FM U92, U92radio.com.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit inhomepa.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
This game is almost over.
Yeah.
We're just getting started in the fourth quarter. We got another hour and a half here. Second down for Marion Center and a long three as they hand it off to Tyler Phillips. And no sirree, he's going to get caught by Hoover in the backfield and thrown down for a loss.
Tyler Phillips carrying the ball. 56, Brady Hoover for Northern Cambria.
And that'll be a loss all the way back to the
29?
29, yeah. So they needed 3, now they need 9. It's a 6-yard loss.
Brings up a 3rd down and 8 now for the Stingers.
Yeah, you're right. 3rd and 8. Make it a 5-yard loss. Rising in the gun, looking. They got moving a little bit early there. Should have been a flag, but wasn't. Now the pass across the middle will fall incomplete, intended for Trent Slavinsky.
And number 7, Levi Czar for Northern Cambria.
And Czar was there on the defense. It'll be a 4th down, and I think only the second punt of the night for Camden Rising.
Yes.
4th down.
And he had a good one the first time.
Yeah, I did. Fox and Farrell, that's some speed. Back to return this punt. Let's see if he angles it for that right sideline.
Up.
There, Marion Center moved.
Well, they
cost him 5.
Northern Cambria bench wanted their kick team to do something.
Sam Schutte was running up the sideline. I think he diagnosed a pass play over there on the right side, and he wanted the guys to be aware of that. It's a 4th down and 15 now, or 14. Rising stands back at his 12.
Takes the ball back to 25, 24.
See how deep the return men are. That gives them a good look at the field.
Yeah.
Here's Rising's punt, end over end. And boy, a good fielding play there by Fox. He's going to come all the way across the field, gets out of a tackle, stepped out of that one, but then coming to get him and wrestling him down is Michael Fabry, who is hurt.
Yeah,
I think he took a shoe right in the gut there. So Fabry is going to stay there on the sideline. Looks like he got hit in a sensitive area. So he's on the field, timeout on the field. 43-19, Marion Center the lead in IRMC High School Football Friday night, 92.5 FM U92 and U92radio.com.
Can't have everything. Where would you put it? The Blairsville Fleetique is where you can find, well, everything from holiday decorations to sports, tools, kitchen items, and music. You'll probably find a kitchen sink, too. Blairsville Fleetique has antique treasures like blow molds and lights, books, magazines, and pictures, and more. Even a book for installing that kitchen sink. One-of-a-kind albums and furniture that you need to see. Blairsville Fleetique, open 7 days. En Route 22 in Blairsville, across from TriStar.
The fourth quarter is being powered by Homer City Redevelopment. This game is almost over, but Homer City Redevelopment is just getting started because for Indiana County, the best is yet to come.
Northern Cambria will take over after the punt at their 43-yard line, trailing 43-19. Fabry is off the field, walked off under his own power. Now the flip out by Zach Kirsch to Danny Farrell on the outside. There goes Farrell up the sideline and into Marion Center territory. So the quarterback runs out to the sideline and gets the pass from the running back.
Troy Slavinsky, but Farrell's going to get a nice gain on a play. Down to the Marion Center.
You got to give the Colts credit. They are not giving up in this game. down 43-19 with just under 11 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
They give him 14 before he got out of bounds there. Out of the Stinger 43. Farrell will send a man in motion. That's Czar. And then he'll keep it himself. Out to the left side. Marion Center is there to drag him down after a gain of a couple. And that was Troup who got him over there.
Looks like 73 on a tackle.
Second down and 8 to go. You're down 43-19, Chuck. You're not out of this game.
No.
This much time left in the fourth quarter. Czar, Troup in the back, or rather Kirsch in the backfield. Fox in motion. Farrell wants to throw. He is hit and down he'll go. Big time sack for Marion Center there. Is that Trent Slavinsky make that play?
I believe it was.
No, it wasn't. It was Joshua Troup.
Okay.
Came flying out of nowhere. Back to the 50-yard line. It's a 7-yard loss.
Ball back to the 50.
Third down and 17 now. Here's Farrell. Keeps it himself. And this is Kirsch took the direct snap. He's held up long enough, and down he goes.
Great pursuit by the Stingers defense. 3 white jerseys on that tackle.
Camden Rising got him, did not have the angle to bring him right down, and so he just held him and waited until his friends came along.
Yeah.
And they did. Big old Carter Knox did that. Now Zach Kirsch is a little shake it up. He gained 3 on that. He'll come off the field. I think that was a case where both Kirsch and Rising both stood the chance of getting hurt because those big trains were coming at him there. Rising avoided the hit, and Kirsch could not.
Well, like I said at the start, the grass is short. Someplace it's bare, and that field is rock hard. So it doesn't take much to land on a shoulder or twist an elbow or a knee.
Colts will get Austin Boer out there to replace him, but he has to tuck his shirt in. He wasn't ready to go out there, but he is now. So this will be fourth down for Northern Cambria. They're trailing 43-19 with 8:47 left, and they're going to go for this. They need 16 yards. Farrell, the wraparound to Shonsky. He'll run through one tackle and get through a couple of more, but he'll be stopped just shy of the Marion Center 40-yard line, and they'll have to turn it over on downs. It is a pickup of 9 for Shonsky, but he needed 16. Marion Center will take over the football at their 40-yard line. Leading at 43-19 with 8:32 left. Our fourth quarter on Renda Digital TV brought to you by Marion Center Bank. Teen checking accounts, mobile and online banking, 24/7 banking. You can count on Marion Center Bank. Handoff is to Michael Fabry, and he'll get it out to the 44-yard line, a pickup of close to 4. 2nd and 6 on the way.
Mike Fabry, he's tackled by number 68, Parker Shooty.
Parker Shooty on the stop.
For Northern Cambria, Alex Bradford.
2nd down, 6 on the way.
2nd down and 5 for the Stingers, and their ball's at their 44-yard line.
Phillips is in the backfield now as Fabry goes off the field. And Rising with 8 seconds to go.
Let the clock run.
Runs it down to 2.
Timeout.
Calls the timeout. The timeout called by the Stingers. We take a timeout as well. 43-19, Marion Center the lead. IRMC High School Football Friday on 92.5 FM, U92 and U92radio.com.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
Good luck, Colts, from Lynn Sunoco of Northern Cambria, servicing your auto mechanical needs with expert care. Lynn Sunoco has a long list of satisfied customers. Also in Northern Cambria, Medvan Transport, providing non-emergency transports for wheelchair and station car transports for all your medical transport needs. Medvan Transport is now hiring drivers and EMTs.
Marion Center on a 2nd down and 6. The handoff is going to come to Noah Filipovich, his first carry of the night. He's going to get that first down at the 49-yard line. He picks up 7. Our timeout tonight brought to you by KNC Beverage in Northern Cambria on Renda Digital TV. Time to chill. When you need to chill, see KNC Beverage, Northern Cambria.
Final score, Cambria Heights 52, Portage 6.
Play clock at 13. Running down the clock as much as they can. Marion Center with a 43-19 lead here in the 4th. And a handoff from Rising to Phillips. And it's a gain of 2. 2nd down coming up.
Brady Hoover, and assisted by 4 or 5 other players.
These guys are moving a whole lot slower than they were earlier tonight.
They are.
This has been hard-hitting, fast-paced, emotional football.
There are going to be some sore boys tomorrow.
On 2nd down. Here's the handoff to Phillips. Phillips,
look at that.
Motors forth, gets the first down, hurdles over the last couple of tacklers, and has the first. He ends up with 10 yards on that carry. So another Marion Center first down. Phillips in the backfield, replacing Fabry. Michael is over on the sideline. See him over there. Looks like he's all right now. He did go off hurt earlier. Filipovich comes in motion. Phillips another carry. And he'll take on the tackler, drive him backwards to the 35-yard line. It is a pickup of 3 for Tyler. His 3rd straight carry.
Well, by the time this one's over, we're going to have a total of over 100 offensive plays combined tonight.
Man. And probably about close to 800 offensive yards.
Yeah, we're getting there.
2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 for Marion Center. Troy Slavinsky in motion. Get the carry. Use the block from Phillips, and then he'll be caught and brought down. No gain. Farrell over there to make that stop. Kind of an awkward stop. You sort of don't like to see that, especially in a game that is getting this late. Nothing untoward about it. It was a good football play. It's just sometimes you get caught in an awkward position. See some of the girls at the field here tonight already in their PJs, Chuck. That's how late it's getting.
Yep.
3rd and 7. Rising. Pulled it down, keep it himself. Dip the shoulder. He's just going to get it forward. He's looking for that first down on that far sideline. Didn't want to stop the clock, but also wanted to get that first down. Let's see if he did. He'll be short. They'll say he stepped out of bounds with about 3 yards to go. So pickup of only 4 there for Rising. They'll run a play here, and he'll actually step under center for this. And turn and hand it off, and that's a first down and much more. Just one tackle away by Farrell from a touchdown there. The run by Tyler Phillips.
Almost another stinger score. Caught from behind.
Once again, Tyler Phillips, and he's dragged down from behind by number 1,
And
Dan Farrell.
what did he get out of that one, Chuck? Where did they put
The
it?
17.
The 17, a 14-yard gain there. One another trip into the Cambria Ready Mix Concrete red zone for Marion Center. Slavinsky in motion. Phillips with the carry off the right side. He's a workhorse now down to the 11-yard line. Cambria Ready Mix red zone, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete 1-866 by CRMC. Pick up a 4. Second down.
Football at the 12 of the Colts.
3:26. Marion Center just trying to run this one down. Every play goes all the way down on the play clock.
Yep.
Which does nothing for my commercial inventory. Here's Filipovich. He'll follow the blocking. And another first down for Marion Center. This will be first and goal.
The ball carrier, and he gets pushed out of bounds on the sideline, somewhere down about the 5-yard line. Carrying the ball was Noah Filipovich.
Put it on the 5. So it's a 7-yard gain for Filipovich there.
Looks like the 6-yard line. So
you're going to need an abacus to line up those numbers there, Chuck.
Holy cow. My pen's running out of ink.
Camden Rising directing this Marion Center offense. And the handoff, Phillips. Who else in there for the touchdown?
And number 6, Tyler Phillips.
Tyler Phillips.
Is into the end zone for the touchdown.
His second score of the night, I believe. There have been so many of them tonight. He carried it 6 times on that one. We see on the replay on Renda Digital TV that he just got the legs churning.
Yep.
Sort of looked like MacArthur storming the bay there in the Philippines. He shall return to the end zone. 3 minutes left in this football game, and Joshua Troup and Northern Cambria jumped and came pouring through early, and Marion Center lineman had to pay the price there. That was Trent Slavinsky, who just got run over by 2 guys. He said, all I was doing was setting up the block here, man. And 2 of them jumped and steamrolled him. He says, I want a new job. Trout's kick is up and no good. That's the first one he's missed tonight.
Yeah.
Stingers lead it 49-19. 3 minutes left in the fourth on an IRMC High School Football Friday on 92.5 FM U92, U92Radio.com.
Wellness retreat in your backyard. Have Weaver's Pools and Spas deliver your new Dynasty Spa. Sit down and relaxation takes over. Stress melts away. A Dynasty Spa is good for your health, too. Enjoy better sleep. Your muscles and joints will thank you, too. Weaver's Pools and Spas has Dynasty Spas. They're made in America. Local service means better service. On Philadelphia Street and Facebook, your retreat is a phone call away. Weaver's Pools and Spas. 724-463-7946.
The Teddy Bear Fund Drive from Grand Beginnings Children's Center. The Teddy Bear Fund Drive has been benefited to the tune of $68 in this game. It's 49-19. Thanks, Grand Beginnings. And sorry, Grand Beginnings. Trout puts the foot into the ball. It's fielded by Fox at the 6. He's out across the 20 to the 24, and he'll go down there. This game has had so many different personalities tonight. The penalties and the rough stuff in that first half.
Returning the ball was number 11, Colton Brawley, and he got taken down after returning about 10 yards.
Now it's just settled into a score fest. Marion Center's had it after that turnover on the second half kickoff. Marion Center's had the football 5 times. They've scored 4 touchdowns.
With 2:53 left in the game.
How about 764 total yards of offense?
One team or both?
Both teams.
Between the two teams.
Stingers have 437, and the Colts have 327.
So what's your total?
That's not right, is it?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Do your adding and your cipher in there,
I'm
Chuck.
in the dark
Boy,
here.
they're getting free.
Whoa.
Northern Cambria up the sideline. And he has enough steam to get there all the way. How about that? Austin Boer. Tell you what, Chuck, he was the young man that didn't even have his jersey on before. On the replay, we see him getting free. It looked like he was going to run out of gas there, but no, he found another gear. Renda Digital TV.
Line of scrimmage was the 24.
Covers 76 yards.
Woo.
Booker with the TD for Northern Cambria. Don't say goodbye just yet. And you're over 800 yards now.
Yeah, there we go. That's what he was waiting for. One play, 76 yards.
49-25. Evidently, there's still a lot of highlights to come in this game.
Yeah.
Kick is good. Makes it 49-26. Marion Center with 2:38 left in the fourth quarter. When will it ever end? It's an IRMC High School football Friday night. 92.5 FM U92. U92radio.com.
Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 is proud to support our local athletes, and they're excited to welcome you to their kitchen venue, open with a full, delicious menu. It's hometown nights and Friday night lights at the Legion. Fuel up before the big game with the Colt Special, a large one-topping pizza and a dozen wings for just $22. Then after the final whistle, keep the celebration going with friends and a live DJ from 10 to 2. Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. We love Friday night lights.
R4H, this is Ben.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments, as well as social and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Exciting news! R4H is now certified to provide CPR, first aid, and AED classes to our local community. Due to our rapid growth and increasing need for our services, R4H is looking to expand our team. If you are interested in joining our team as a driver, apply online at rider4h.com or scan the QR code located at the bottom of this ad. Full-time, part-time, and casual positions are available in many locations. R4H Medical Transportation is an equal opportunity employer.
As always, because of you, we are R4H.
I'll put it on the 20. Now, the backups are coming in for both teams. And because the other guys are just exhausted.
Yeah, thank goodness.
And here come the Stingers. Presumably this puts not going to be, Troy Slavinsky is their normal backup, but I think they'll go with their third string quarterback. And that is going to be, I think, Logan Pruner, the freshman.
I need to get one more guy on the field. There he is.
Quarterbacking now for Marion Center, number 13, Logan Pruner.
And the officials say delay of game
getting to go.
against the Stingers.
You kidding me?
Well, that's 10 penalties again this week, 10 last week.
We'll give him a break on that one.
Yeah.
His running back is wearing number 53. That's Sawyer Gaston. And they'll put a man in motion and hand the football to him. And that is another sophomore, Brady Haggerty. So Haggerty is going to get it out to the 20.
Tackled by 55.
No, he'll get about 3 there and make it second down and 12.
Also 75 in there, Alex Bradford.
Clock inside 2 minutes now here in the fourth quarter. So if you gave him 3 there, Chuck, I guess that's 863 yards of total offense, huh?
Yeah.
Now the quarterback is going to keep it himself this time out to the 20 and brought down at the 22-yard line. That's Pruner.
Taken down by number 2, Logan Smarsh for Northern Cambria.
And so third down coming up. Out to the 24-yard line.
That's going to bring up a third down and 7.
So he got 5 on that one.
23-yard line.
We erased that 5-yard penalty. 1:22 to go. A third down play coming up. They could, we're at 1:14 now. Run a play here and then take a knee and say goodnight. And I literally mean say goodnight because the Indiana Total Therapy pregame for next week's games has already started on our other stations. Pruner in the backfield is going to be caught and thrown down. That'll be a big loss for Marion Center there.
What's it going to be here?
All the way back to the 17.
Fourth and 7. Loss of 10? No, 7.
It'll be fourth down and 13 to go now.
So that's 1 yard.
We've got about 15 seconds difference in the clocks.
So,
okay.
Troup is actually going to come out to punt this ball from his 5, and he gets off a ground ball. It'll be fielded at the 45-yard line. And out around the right side and up the sideline before he's bumped out of bounds on the return is Colton Brawley. Trout made that tackle too. So 6 seconds left on the clock, and this one will mercifully come to an end here. Colts will have the football for one last play at the 37-yard line of the Stingers. This game's lasted so long, my Fitbit died.
Look.
All right, one last time
here we go.
And they want to throw for it. Right down the middle they go. Oh! Just missing. Nick Aroten hitting Logan Smarsh. And
Touchdown.
Logan couldn't hold on to it. 2 seconds left.
Written on that pass. If he holds on, he's into the end zone.
All right, so second down.
Well, one more play.
Now we're heckling the kid's mom. Nice. Last play of the game, and the pitch. And this is dumb. And he's got a nice gain, and he's up the sideline, and is going to get in almost.
35 yards?
Clock expires. So they went from where? The 37-yard line, and where did he end up, John?
I don't know. I think he had 35 yards on that.
I think he had 25.
25? We'll give him 25.
We have finally reached the end of this game, and curfew for most of the students in the Northern Cambria School District. The final score, Marion Center 49 and Northern Cambria 26. Our First Commonwealth Bank postgame show is next. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. Member FDIC.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
A concrete foundation is the key to success, whether in sports or in business. Qualities like dedication, knowledge, perseverance, commitment to excellence, and customer satisfaction is the driving force behind Marion Center Supply. With 3 locations, Marion Center, Indiana, and Shilakta, Marion Center Supply is ready to meet your concrete needs. Online at marioncentersupply.com. Marion Center Supply, the first step towards a concrete foundation.
Looking for top-notch healthcare close to home? IRMC at Northern Cambria has you covered. We offer 3D mammography, routine x-rays, EKGs, and a full line of lab services, all with the quality and care you deserve. With convenient hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., IRMC at Northern Cambria is here when you need us. IRMC at Northern Cambria, exceptional care close to home.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit inhomepa.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
Barnesboro American Legion Post 508 is proud to support our local athletes, and they're excited to welcome you to their kitchen venue, open with a full, delicious menu. It's hometown nights and Friday night lights at the Legion. Fuel up before the big game with the Cult Special, a large one-topping pizza and a dozen wings for just $22. Then after the final whistle, keep the celebration going with friends and a live DJ from 10 to 2. Barnesboro American Legion Post 508. We love Friday night lights.
R4H, this is Ben.
R4H is here when you need us. R4H provides transportation 7 days a week, including holidays. We offer local and long-distance transportation for ambulatory clients, as well as those who require a wheelchair, gurney chair, or stretcher van. We provide transportation to medical appointments as well as social and holiday events. We take pride in providing quality care and professional services to all of our clients. Exciting news! R4H is now certified to provide CPR, first aid, and AED.
Turn that into a touchdown, a 41-yard touchdown strike from Danny Farrell to Zach Kirsch. And the kick was good to make it 21-19 MC. Marion Center then scored touchdowns on 4 of the next 5 possessions, Chuck. It seemed like getting scored on early in that third quarter just made them mad.
Oh, yeah, they were fired up after that point because they did not want to let Northern Cambria back into this game, and so they used that offensive power that they've shown this season to put the game away.
Indeed they did, and the Stingers just kept pouring it on. They got a touchdown pass from Rising to Trent Slavinsky, and that covered 24 yards. Then Rising, a 12-yard run That came after Northern Cambria had to punt it out of their own end zone because the snap went high over the punter's head. He recovered it. Wagner in the end zone got it out to the 14. 2 plays later, Marion Center was back in the end zone to make it 36-19. Then the Stingers got a rising touchdown pass to Brudnock that covered 12 yards. Brudnock had a big game here tonight for Marion Center. And later in the game, their final score comes on a 6-yard run by Tyler Phillips. So it was just an offensive onslaught by Marion Center after Northern Cambria pulled it within 2 points.
It was close for a while, but the Stingers came back.
And they get the win here tonight by a score of 49-26. Now, generally the coaches are going to come up and visit with us, and we appreciate that. We don't know that they'll be able to get free in order to do that. You know, I do see Adam Rising is coming right now. He's here. And this will be an interesting conversation coming up with Coach Rising. Chuck will hand those over to him, and Matt will swing that camera around. There you go. Adam Rising, the head coach of the Marion Center Stingers, here on our post-game show. And, well, that was entertaining. That was you're 21-12 at the half. We think we've had a pretty darn entertaining first half. Then your ball club gives up the fumble at the beginning of the second half. They turn it quickly into a score on the 41-yard touchdown pass. This is all of a sudden a 2-point game, and it just seemed like it made the Stingers mad.
Yeah, I mean, Troy was just trying to make an athletic play on that return there, and credit to Northern Cambria. They punch, they scrappy. It's a scrappy group, and they made a play, and put ball on the ground too many times here tonight. But our kids responded back. I was hoping we come out of halftime and make it a 3-score game, but we didn't. We stayed at poise the second half, and so guys, we got to at halftime. We got to keep the chains moving, not work behind the chains and so forth. But our defense kept us in the game, and I thought up front tonight, Todd, that our guys really dominated up front.
I thought it was really interesting to see some of the numbers that kept popping up tonight. One of them was number 59. Trump had a big game.
Yeah, Josh is just he's a senior. He kicks. He's our extra point field goal kicker and played outside backer and just had some great plays, had a few huge sacks. And I tell you what, between him and Trent Savinsky are both of our outside backers. It's a solid core. And then Fabry and Tyler Phillips inside, they played lights out. But again, up front, man, McKendrick and Knox and Rising and Trey Lewis and those guys, Gage Pennington, just really got the job done tonight.
They really did. And it's odd to talk about defense on a night when the final score is 49-26, but the defense had to stand up. You had some unfortunate plays there, especially in that second quarter. All of the penalties. We had 100 yards of penalties against your team in the first half of this football game. You lose your emotional foundation there, and it costs you big time, and it costs you a couple of scores in this game. But the defense had to step up in really key moments of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and I told guys at halftime, listen, from accountability standpoint, it's on you as players to clean that stuff up. And the aggressive mistakes we can accept, but the stupid mistakes we can't. So they can, again, I know I said it, I've said it a few times in the sense they got to clean it up. But defensively, Coach Ackerson and Coach Miller and Coach Penazat work on that side. Thought their schematics, to try to take number 4, the Kirsch kid, away. That's a really tough kid. That Farrell, their quarterback, and Fox. I mean, there's some really dynamic athletes there, and I thought we did a pretty good job of bottling up and getting to the football.
I thought Alec Brudnock had a terrific game offensively and defensively tonight. He was called upon, with a team that has that much speed that Northern Cambria does, he was called upon to be all over this football field on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, 100%. Alec just, he's an athlete, and it showed tonight. Him and Cam had some great connections down the field, some great reads. Alec showed some soft hands, ability to go up and get the football. And we try to lock him down a lot defensively on their best, and he did a good job with that. I thought Troy Savinsky, the safety, covered well for top. We had two splash plays, 2 mishaps on our coverage as well that we have to clean up. And but overall, hey, we're coming out healthy. We're coming out, our 7th win, and I like where we're at. That we can continue to develop and build momentum into Week 8.
as this football game was going along and it was taking long, there was, I think, 5 minutes left when we got our first final. 5 minutes left in your third quarter when we got our first final of the night. That can really wear down a team, and you could see the guys were starting to drag toward the end, and you worry at that point that because they're slowing down and not able to give as much intensity as maybe they could earlier in the game, that somebody's going to get hurt. Great that they got all the way through it for both of these football teams tonight.
Sure.
But this is the kind of game that in the early portion of next week, you're going to have to watch these guys because they've got a big game coming up against Purchase Line. It's a neighborhood rivalry.
You bet.
And is this going to be one of those weeks where you're going to have to build slowly into it?
Oh, you bet. Yeah, Coach Felicic always has his guys ready, and hats off to Coach Schutte. You know, the Northern Cambria boys are always tough. I think it's been split 3-3 in the last 6 years, so I'm happy that we can come out on top. But, yeah, we're getting into that point of season where we as a program have to continue to climb the ladder. We have to continue to get better. We have to, clean up the mistakes and start to peak at the right time of the year because, between PL and River Valley and Penns Manor left, we have to put ourselves in the best position to be successful. And that starts into Monday here with film and regrouping and continue to be better.
You know, it's interesting because those are two neighborhood games. Penns Manor losing tonight 6-0 to Conemaugh Township. River Valley with the win over Purchase Line. But those are three pretty nice preparation type games for a playoff run. And you're going to have to, as you said, slowly work toward that peak. When you get this late in the season and your ball team is playing the way that it is, you told me yesterday you're still looking for the complete game from your team. Did you get closer to it tonight?
I told the guys there at the end, I thought we got a little bit closer. We still didn't play a 4-quarter game, but we're making strides in the right direction.
And you have to be pretty pleased.
Absolutely. Very pleased with our guys. I'm very happy for them, our coaching staff that works so hard year-round. For the success. But end of the day, it's down to the kids to make plays, and we were able to come out tonight on top.
Whew. This is when you go home, you take a rest, huh?
It's going to be a short rest.
You're watching video tonight.
Back to work. We'll watch a little bit. But my boys are excited to get up early and go archery hunting on the first day of season.
Yeah, tomorrow. I knew that too. This if I didn't do this game tonight, that's why I think I put it on the schedule. If I didn't do this game tonight, I'd have to call you at 5 tomorrow morning.
Right. It's going to be early Saturday mornings from this point moving forward, Todd.
That's why I'm doing so many of your games here at the end of the season. He's Coach Adam Rising, Marion Center. Congratulations.
Thank you guys very much for everything you guys do for local coverage. Greatly appreciate
Adam Rising and the Marion Center Stingers tonight. The victory is 49-26 over Northern Cambria. We're back with more of a First Commonwealth Bank post-game show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC, and IRMC High School Football Friday night. 92.5 FM, U92, and Renda Digital TV.
Fans, get ready. It's game time for your finances. This is Brad Peterson, founder and CEO of Beacon Legacy Planners and Mosaic Institutions Investment Executive. Just like every great team relies on a playbook, you need a thoughtful plan for your financial future. And right here in Indiana, PA, Beacon Legacy Planners is your home field advantage. We're here to help you prepare for what's ahead. So lace up, get in the game, and let Beacon Legacy Planners guide you on your financial journey. Securities are offered through Mosaic Institutions, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
The Barnesboro Slovak Club is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. And if you're looking for a friendly, comfortable atmosphere with good friends and entertainment, then try the Barnesboro Slovak Club. The Barnesboro Slovak Club welcomes new members, and there's always fun activities to do there. And be sure to check the Slovak Club out on Facebook for upcoming events. Again, that's the Barnesboro Slovak Club. Join today.
We're the lifeblood of the community.
It's so much more than just a job.
So good patient care is providing top quality care, but also in a timely fashion.
They don't need to go to Pittsburgh for that. They can stay right here in their backyard.
So when a patient walks into your office, you receive them as your family member.
A patient leaves my office feeling heard.
And the focus truly is on what will get us our best patient outcome.
Having a concrete foundation is the key to success, whether in sports or in business. Qualities like dedication, knowledge, perseverance, commitment to excellence, and customer satisfaction is the driving force behind Marion Center Supply. With 3 locations, Marion Center, Indiana, and Shilaka, Marion Center Supply is ready to meet your concrete needs. Online at marioncentersupply.com. Marion Center Supply, the first step towards a concrete foundation.
Looking for top-notch healthcare close to home? IRMC at Northern Cambria has you covered. We offer 3D mammography, routine x-rays, EKGs, and a full line of lab services, all with the quality and care you deserve. With convenient hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., IRMC at Northern Cambria is here when you need us. IRMC at Northern Cambria, exceptional care close to home.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit inhomepa.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
Commonwealth Bank postgame show and joined by Coach Sam Schutte of the Northern Cambria Colts. 21-12 at the half of this football game, Coach. We, as I said to Coach Rising, it looked like we had a pretty entertaining half of football. What more could we look forward to? Little did we know. You get the turnover at the beginning of the second half. You turn that into points right away, but then Marion Center just came right back at you.
Yeah, it was one of those things where we had the momentum, and we couldn't ask for a better start to the second half. And with the fumble and the touchdown, and then, like I said, we just have an answer for their offense. They were, they were clicking today.
Well, the quarterback is where it all keys from, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was one of those things where if you drop back in coverage, he'd beat you with his legs, and if you, tried to stop his run, he'd get guys open, and if you gave him 3 seconds to throw the ball, he was finding someone wide open. So it was one of those things where, when you have a dual-threat quarterback and a big guy like him at best, like a lot of times I felt like we were in position to tackle him or position, in coverage. But, he threw dimes tonight, and, he broke a lot of tackles too. So, credit to him and all the things that he does.
Coach, offensively, you were finding some seams, and you were doing some good things in the pass game. Gage was running it football very, very hard for you too. There were things there for you in this game, but you just couldn't consistently put the drives together.
It was, and we got off schedule. It was one of the things we talked about was staying on schedule, and a lot of that had to do with some reads and they jumped into some different defenses, and they did some things, and by the time we kind of countered it, it was, we were off schedule, and it's tough to get a 3rd and 10 on a defense like this because it seems like they fly around and they're fast, and I think that's something that doesn't show on tape is how fast they are. And they're physical. They're very physical. So it was just tough to get going that second half and try to get consistent yards.
We remarked on that there were times when Danny or Malik would get to the outside, and we thought, well, this is going to be where he takes off, and there he finds room down the sideline. But all of a sudden, the guy would come flying out of nowhere.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. I mean, they're a good football team, and you can't make mistakes, and you got to stay on your blocks. And like there was a couple times where I thought we had things there, and they slipped off blocks and made us TFL, and you're behind the chains, and you're scrambling to try to get us a second or third and long, and they're down blitzes up, and they're dropping into coverage. And that's a lot to account for, and that was one of the things we talked about at halftime is let's stay on schedule, don't lose yards, and unfortunately on a couple drives there towards the end of the game we did, and and they didn't miss a beat offensively. You fall behind, you become one-dimensional, and the rest is history.
Special teams have been a particularly good aspect of your game this year. You had some breakdowns in the punt game tonight, and they were very costly. Could have been even more costly with the one down here at the end zone.
Yeah, we had 3 of them actually. Yeah, it was not. I thought, I thought that got behind us because we had that in early part of the year where, Zach has been a snapper for us since he's a freshman. So this is his third year snapping, and up until this year, he hasn't had one bad snap. And it's just one of those things that gets in your head, and it's a mental thing. It's more than anything. And once we had that one, it was a mental thing, and he didn't want us to punt on one of the occasions. And I get it. It's tough. It's you don't want to do it twice, and he did. Luckily, Reese was able to get back there and get something out of it.
I remarked to Coach Rising that this game was really one of those very, very physical games that can drain a team and maybe take a little bit longer time to recover in order to get ready for the next week. These guys were dragging at the end of this game.
Yeah, they were. We like to go fast, and we like to out-tempo teams, and so do they. So when you have two teams going fast, and it's tough, and one team eventually is going to, give in, and unfortunately it was us tonight.
And there was a lot of emotion in this game.
Yeah, there was. I think they had a lot to prove. I think, over the past couple years, we had their number, and I think this was a statement game for them, and they made it.
Yeah, they absolutely did. So your ball team is going to turn around. You've got another neighborhood game next week just up the road at Penns Manor.
Yeah, our schedule doesn't get easy. We're second half. We were second half tough schedule. So, they don't get easier. And that's what I told our guys. I'm like, we're going to see what type of team we are and see what type of players you guys are, because this road doesn't get easier, and we got to come to work on Monday and forget about this game as hard as it's going to be to forget about this game and move on to Penns Manor, because at this situation we're up and down, and we win one, we lose one, we win one, we lose one, and eventually we got to turn that corner.
Heritage Conference is an awful rough and tumble league in which to play, but it gets you ready for District 6 playoffs.
Well, it sure does. Iron sharpens iron, right? So, yeah. When you get in those playoffs, and hopefully you get a different opponent, you should be battle tested, and we just got to get there, and that's what I told our guys. It's not about winning X amount of games. It's just getting in the door.
Yeah, and staying healthy while you're doing it.
Absolutely.
Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Sam Schutte joining us here this evening. Our Indiana Total Therapy First Commonwealth Bank postgame show continues. Marion Center with the victory tonight, 49-26 over Northern Cambria. It's an IRMC High School Football Friday. 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV.
We love sports, but sometimes
a concrete foundation is the key to success, whether in sports or in business. Qualities like dedication, knowledge, perseverance, commitment to excellence, and customer satisfaction is the driving force behind Marion Center Supply. With 3 locations, Marion Center, Indiana, and Shilakta, Marion Center Supply is ready to meet your concrete needs. Online at marioncentersupply.com. Marion Center Supply, the first step towards a concrete foundation.
Looking for top-notch healthcare close to home? IRMC at Northern Cambria has you covered. We offer 3D mammography, routine x-rays, EKGs, and a full line of lab services, all with the quality and care you deserve. With convenient hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., IRMC at Northern Cambria is here when you need us. IRMC at Northern Cambria, exceptional care close to home.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit inhomepa.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. The place that has
Bank postgame show, First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC. 49-26, the final score here tonight. Marion Center with the victory over Northern Cambria. Chuck, you've got the rest of the scores in the Heritage Conference in Indiana, too.
Yes, Cambria Heights defeats Portage 52-6. United Valley 35, West Shamokin 7. It was Conemaugh Township edging Penn's Manor 6-0. River Valley shuts out Purchase Line 35-0. And the final from Indiana Hampton, the Talbots 35, Indiana 7.
Boy, what must it have been like for that Purchase Line game for Ed Dalton to go home to PA?
Wow.
Whew, man, that was wow. We'll have to talk to our Cat Country crew about that one. So that's what happened across the area tonight, and we're going to come back, tell you where we will be next week, and wrap this broadcast up in just a moment. Our Indiana our final score, I should say, here tonight, 49-26 Marion Center. IRMC High School Football Friday, 92.5 FMU 92, and Renda Digital TV.
A concrete foundation is the key to success, whether in sports or in business. Qualities like dedication, knowledge, perseverance, commitment to excellence, and customer satisfaction is the driving force behind Marion Center Supply. With 3 locations, Marion Center, Indiana, and Shalakta, Marion Center Supply is ready to meet your concrete needs. Online at marioncentersupply.com. Marion Center Supply, the first step towards a concrete foundation.
Looking for top-notch healthcare close to home? IRMC at Northern Cambria has you covered. We offer 3D mammography, routine x-rays, EKGs, and a full line of lab services, all with the quality and care you deserve. With convenient hours, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., IRMC at Northern Cambria is here when you need us. IRMC at Northern Cambria, exceptional care close to home.
It's Friday Night Lights, and Innovations of Home in Marion Center is proud to back our local athletes. Good luck to the players and coaches in tonight's big game. When it's time to freshen up your home, score big with new flooring, kitchen and bath upgrades, or a splash of color with premium paints. Professional service and stunning results. That's Innovations of Home.
Visit inhomepa.com or stop by Route 119 in Marion Center.
Innovations of Home. You know, the place that has everything.
A concrete foundation is the key to success, whether in sports or in business. Qualities like dedication, knowledge, perseverance, commitment to excellence, and customer satisfaction is the driving force behind Marion Center Supply. With 3 locations, Marion Center in
The Stingers again, Chuck, this time at home against the Purchase Line Red Dragons.
Yeah, big game for both teams, and just 2 remain after next Friday night.
That is week 8 coming next week. We're at Penn's Manor the following week, actually at United Valley for Penn's Manor, and then back to Penn's Manor to close out the season with the Stingers going there. So still some football left in the Heritage Conference, and meanwhile we zero in on the District 6 playoffs coming very, very shortly. At the end of this month, we'll be into them. Tomorrow morning, the Luther Ford Coaches Corner program, 8 to 10 a.m. on AM 1450 WDAD. We will pick up all of these games. We'll hear from the coaches involved in them across the Heritage Conference, Indiana, too. And I want to thank you for joining us. Thank all of our sponsors, Renda Digital TV and U92 Radio. Thank Nathan and what's the birthday boy's name over there, Matt, for all of their work tonight on the TV crew. Thank you, Chuck. Have a lovely evening. Somehow we're going to get out of here before midnight. I have no idea how we're doing it. It's an IRMC High School Football Friday night on 92.5 FM U92 and Renda Digital TV. Have a good night.